And good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, or night wherever you're tuning in from. Again, this is the Lemons iRacing League. I'd like to thank you for joining us for another Thursday where we try to make lemons suck virtually. Tonight we're back in Laguna Seca in California for a pair of sprint races. It's where we held our first virtual lemons race. So, we're demonstrating again our inability tonight. So, for sure, and for now, be sure to join the conversation on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch, or wherever you're watching this. Get ready for something approximating motorsport. Pour your finest cocktail and enjoy the racing live from Monterey County. Joining me tonight, I'm Ryan Bauer. Joining me tonight are Lemons Chief Perp, Jay Lamb. Jay, how you doing tonight?
Hello. I'm doing just fine.
Great. Glad you could be here tonight. Also want to welcome everyone, Racers host Mental Ward and Jeff Wakeman. Mental, how you doing?
I am fired up. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you could be here. Jeff, thank you again for joining us tonight. And how are you doing?
I'm doing really glad to be here because I get to fact check Mental like Twitter fact checks the president all night long.
That's great.
He's doing really glad. That's what he's going to fact check me with.
Right.
He's
very glad.
Really glad.
Ah!
Awesome. Well, there was a look at the facility that we are gracing with our presence tonight. And also joining us tonight is Lemons racer Chris Ray. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing very well, and I'm not going to make a political joke in the first 30 seconds of this broadcast.
Awesome. Well, hey, I'm glad that you could come back and join us again. I'm already seeing some excellent paint jobs out there tonight. So, Jay, I got to ask you, your first appearance on the Lemons iRacing live broadcast, and what are you vibing right now? What are you thinking? What's going through your mind right now? As he mutes his microphone. Perfect timing. Also joining us tonight from Nemesis Labs, Sean Yoder. Sean, how you doing?
I'm just really happy that someone else pointed out that I'm doing really glad, because that it was really I don't know them well enough to go, really, are you?
Yeah.
But now that someone else has thrown it out there, I can do that, and it's perfect.
All right. That's
I've had slightly less drinks than Mental, but I'm definitely...
Well, you've got some catching up to do,
I'm really
Jay.
glad that you've had slightly less. Now catch up.
That's right.
Not a team player.
I'm working on it.
Get there.
Well,
He
we've
says
got...
as he chugs gin.
Yeah, there you go. So we've got about little under 14 minutes left in the warm-up here for this first 24-minute sprint race we'll have tonight, and then we'll go directly from the end of this race, post-demo derby, into the second 24-minute sprint race. So that's an idea of what's on your schedule for this evening on the platter. I want to thank everyone that's tuning in live tonight out there. I see the platforms enjoying the on-screen chat where y'all can talk to each other, so great, glad to see that. See a lot of familiar names out there on the track tonight. See Randy Bish sporting the Team Donnie Iris Jetta livery. We're very fond of that around here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably the only person in the broadcast who's actually lived in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
We
Cool.
really appreciate all of the Pittsburgh memes that are on all of the cars out there.
Is the Eagle, is that a Pittsburgh one too?
Well, there's Giant Eagle.
Yes, that's it.
Is there a Giant Eagle car out there? That would be great.
The insurance Eagle, or is that
No,
from
it's
somewhere
actually
else?
a supermarket.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's my mistake. The one that I'm referencing, I think, has something to do with car insurance and comes out and answers questions about car insurance. So that must be something separately awesome in its own special way. So I see Jay has returned.
I've returned. Tell me everything fascinating that I've missed.
Well, I was just gonna.
Not a lot.
Well, yeah, you
There's
you
been
can
nothing
imagine.
fascinating. That's the answer.
Right.
Jens Eagles.
So you're getting your first taste of the broadcast booth during the Lemons iRacing League as we see turn 3 wide going up towards the kink up here. So
The broadcasting booth, I have to say, looks an awful lot like my bedroom. It's almost indistinguishable.
Wow.
Yeah, and the complimentary food isn't very good.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible.
I will say my broadcast booth also looks like your bedroom, but that might be too much information.
No, that explains a lot, actually.
The call. It's coming from inside the house.
Oh man.
I'm
some
already
Miatas
seeing some
out there,
all stars.
yeah.
We're seeing some great some names in here. I see Uncle Dave Carpenter, of course, Randy Bish.
Randy
Jeff
Bish.
Plucker has joined us again this evening. He's actually always fun. Who else am I missing out there? That
Soggy is there.
Dr. Florida Man.
Dr. Florida Man, yeah, Petrunak.
Greg Strittner, Schnittger, he said I got it right the last time, and now I got it wrong. He did a great job with the Spec Racer Ford on the dirt track earlier in the week.
He
Want to
did.
watch?
Yeah, he was throwing down him and Santiago.
Yeah, basically the two of them were having an actual race, and everyone else was doing other stuff.
It's amazing how that works out sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have. Santiago is here. Anton Lovett and our favorite Ramum from the back, Tom Lamino.
Ooh.
Oh,
Man,
all
what
right.
a star-studded lineup we've got out here tonight.
Between him and Tully, we should see some serious bishing going on.
That's right. Maximum bishage tonight.
I saw Schlavine. Is
Yes.
one of the Schlavine brothers on there?
Yeah, Nate. We've got Nate Schlavine rocking the little legend that could.
We've also got one of the Slowmans.
Yes, we
I
do.
saw a Slowman.
We've
yeah.
got Brett Sloman in the 85.
Yes.
Class
the,
B Miata.
Toyolette Miata, yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
there it is.
Yes, I get a good look at that.
And he's doing the corkscrew the way that I
The
done
Leroy
all
Jenkins
night long.
Memorial Corkscrew. That's right.
Uh,
Let's see. The Alex Levinson is back in the broken Jetta.
and if it's not,
That-
goodness,
that was
no,
funny.
No,
Yes, that was
Brett,
amazing.
That's not where Brett. That's not where that road goes. All right, he's out.
For those who missed it on, was it Tuesday? Alex
Tuesday,
Levinson had some sort of iRacing clipping type bug where a
Some
part of
type
his
of,
wheel always ended up under the track. But the best thing was he just did the whole race like that, and he swapped around occasionally and went backwards,
Oh, yeah.
which was slightly better, and then he'd swap around and go forwards again.
And he alternated, right?
It was
wonderful.
That is
yeah,
amazing.
that was a real Lemons-esque drive.
Let's take a look through. Yeah, we mentioned Tom Lamino. As we get to see
there he
Tom,
goes. Tom
get
Lamino
in
is-
the wall. Good timing there.
Now we should
You
mention
know,
that
where we're going to
Tom-
go wrong here, where we're going to go wrong is without Eric. Who is going to say, oh, yeah, well, Tom Lamino, he's a B-negative blood type, and, you know, he also drives a 1968 Rambler. Who knows absolutely every one of these guys other than Eric? We're just shooting in the dark here.
Well, that's okay.
Let's just make it up.
Yeah.
Jeff knows everybody.
we know a decent amount of the East Coasters, so
Yeah.
we can definitely talk about them.
That's great.
I'm just making stuff up as I go.
That's okay too.
Yeah, and I know some West Coasters.
And I know the cadence that Eric Root has, so I can always put in like, that's Tom Lamino, and he voluntarily drives a Volkswagen Fox in meat space.
No, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That was good.
With the following engine block
pretty good.
serial number.
Team
Yeah,
Far
right, exactly.
I have
Yeah,
some
shout
table
out.
Oh, a
coasters.
Flyers legend.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He,
I mean, I
he
feel like
won
with
right
Eric
now,
here,
too.
you know, we had 5 minutes of important content, and now we're just going to have none. It's not that much of a difference.
That's a good point. That's a good. You mean we're going to go from 2% to 0%?
Yeah, exactly. I
Exactly.
mean, nobody's going to notice.
And whatever's on the back of this is not crazy. Is
Pointed
it
out
the?
that someone is driving a Philadelphia Flyers Legends card. That's relevant
Really good.
content. We're
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
And
do
it's
it.
got
Yeah.
the what's that creepy thing called,
Gritty.
Jeff?
Gritty.
Yeah, Gritty's on the back of it
Ooh,
already. That's
It's very
just
creepy.
unsettling.
I do like it, though.
What we need to get going in the Lemons eye space here is, you know, we already have a ton of Western Pennsylvania teams with the, you know, the Sheets and all that. We need more Eastern Pennsylvania, so Gritty can have some buddies.
There
we
you
need
go.
like a cheesesteak car.
Ooh.
We definitely need a Liberty Bell.
And we had a
Yeah.
cheesesteak and a Liberty Bell and the Flyers at NGFP like 4 years ago. And of course, since I'm not Eric Root, I can't tell you the team name or the name of every single guy on it and what his in-team is. But no, we had him, and it was the full Philadelphia theme. It was like all the tropes. There's a BMW that I think had 4 different paint jobs at each corner,
Nice.
and one was, you know, the Liberty Bell. No, it was great. So, been done. You're Jeff. Sorry.
Oh, well. Then we need more Pittsburgh liveries. That's
There
all
you
we
go.
need.
There you go.
We need the bridges of Pittsburgh. We need Smithfield Street, the Roberto Clemente.
I feel like we have a poor showing of coronavirus liveries.
I wonder if those are all being saved.
For actual races.
Yes. Oh, we've got both the Slowmans, actually. We've got, in fact, it looks as if Aaron is, in fact, running a coronavirus livery.
Ah.
Yes. And he just went into the wall, so.
Oh, yeah, he's got the.
yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, there you go.
Yep. He's got the actual
What happens when you
virus
get
on there.
watched?
Ooh.
Going the wrong way, Aaron.
Oh, so it always makes for a good time.
Most importantly, we have some of the all-stars in the chat here. We have
Yes.
Steph Schrader. I see Stobbs.
The Pittsburgh cars might see you as a point of black.
I just saw Amanda Tully.
Yep. And here's a gaggle of cars working their way around. See Anton's face.
Oh God, not that again.
There's a look at it from far away anyway.
I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
Just a little over 5 minutes left to warm up, and we'll get the grid set for 24 minutes of mayhem.
And a mental, you can see the whole field. What's our Jetta, Camaro, Mustang, Miata? How many Solstices we got out there?
Give me a second here to look, actually. But Charles Langford is actually here, rocking his Duff Beard livery. So let's see. I actually don't have the car counts, or if I'm looking in the wrong spot.
It seems to be Volkswagen tonight. I'm not seeing a whole lot of the Solstices.
Correct.
Which,
I am seeing a lot of.
There's a worst car. Yeah, a lot of Jettas.
We do have somebody rocking an Indy Miata. They went old school instead of going with a new one.
The Jetta's a good car, but it's just so hard to tell when to change gear. It's like any diesel, really. You're sitting there like hammering out of a corner. It's like, oh, I better change up. Yeah.
Well, I play on a single screen, and the only way to be able to see anything is to zoom in so far that I can't see the tack.
Correct.
So it just becomes absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat whenever I run on triples, and Sim Racing Apps makes a nice product. You may check that out, where you can put up actual gauges, overlay them on your screen.
Very good.
Ooh.
Look at some of the
Load
liveries
422 says, "Oh, no Camaro." It's very upset about the loss of the Camaros.
Yeah. Sad face for the Camaros.
I like that. We got Target and a dog on Ed White's car there.
Yeah.
Kind of like the ferocious Target dog.
Looks like NC State.
That's the Doge dog, isn't it?
I don't think that's
The
Dodge.
Dogecoin one.
Dodgy's a lot happier.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, is it not? Is it not Doge? Have I been an idiot of myself for the last few years? Okay.
I think it's
Early on when that meme started, I saw that sticker on the tailgate. It was a tailgate of a Dodge Dakota, and they'd taken all the Dodge emblems off, so I just call it Dodgy Dog. I'm probably the wrong one there. We got
that
Becker
Mustang
running
is most excellent.
an excellent
Perfect
Borat
timing.
theme.
It's a good time.
Love explosion. That's perfect.
That took some work to make that splatter look that random. I'm troubled.
That's what she said.
The piss on Camaro in Wingding's hood for Amanda Tully. Oh, now it's just piss on Ford.
Yeah, she's very bitter about the loss of the Camaro. Her roots are deep in the dirt tracks.
Why is the Camaro gone?
It was
too good.
Yeah, it was too nerfy.
There was a first.
That's it, because the only person that could make it right, and he could make it very right, was Dave Carpenter. And then he was crushing everyone with it, so
Yeah.
they barred him for being too good a player.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Good look at Scott Cotier's. Looks like a mixture of Gravedigger and Days of Thunder looking legend. Definitely Gravedigger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty
Definitely
stylish.
need more legends on this track tonight.
Right?
I feel like just looking at these liveries, I can tell all of the people who are in lockdown and have no kids.
the Afghan livery for Charles Daughtery. It smells like Grandma's house.
We should mention that tonight this is not the Tuesday night trash races, so we do have penalties and incident counts and all of that on. So
correct. Yeah, this is the normal format for the Thursday sprint races. I believe it is. Let me look at it again. I believe it is. Incident penalty for 17 incidents and then a DQ for 38. So no limit on fast repairs. So hopefully no limit on the entertainment as well.
Well, I'm glad I'm in the broadcast booth tonight because I would be DQ'd in about 4 laps.
That's the spirit.
What's a fast repair? Is that when you get to a back the pits and it does that countdown, lifting you up left and right?
Yeah,
correct.
A quick repair would be like you would come back to your pit stall and you would instantly receive a brand new car.
I see. Okay.
And we see that Alex Levinson has got the most out of his physics exploits as he's gone to P1 on the board.
Oh.
He learned something apparently. Fantastic.
Maybe he's got the whole car clipped under the track.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you're right. A lot of Jettas out there, but I'm happy to see, I think we're up to about 8 or 9 legends that I've seen out there tonight. So that's good. Should be a good mixture.
I'm receiving text messages.
Mustang murdering people.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, wow.
There's our first 2 deaths.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah.
F's in
I'm
chat for
glad
Alex Levinson as he is.
They're still trying to hit the pink and black Jetta. Those of you who haven't been on the actual racetrack, Alex Levinson seems to do well enough that the entire field just gets angry at him and starts trying to hit him.
All right.
So it looks like we're gonna be starting here soon. Everybody's gridding.
Yep, we are gridding up. It looks like we have 62 cars, so I'm going to do my best to get through this, but there's a lot of cars, so we'll go with it. Starting up front, we have David Bryan and Justin Lowline. On the second row, we have John Pickering and Don Petruniak. Mark Johns and Jacob Brown in row 3. Corey Porter and Greg Schnitger in row 4. Myron Ware and Sam Gobble. That's Soggy, is it not? In row 5.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Row 6, we've got Raymond Muratori and Christopher Wheeler. I apologize for butchering all these names. William Niemeyer and James Pancote in row 7. In row 8, you see Philip Cotier and Warren Van Nuss. In row 9, Matt Murphy and Elazar Mann. A lot of familiar names in the field tonight. Sean South and Chris Wolfson round out your top 20 tonight. And I'm going to click through the rest, and if anybody wants to read them, that's great. And if not, it's okay too, because
Tom Lamino's in 39th there.
There you go. Go through and mention the names that you see, that you recognize as the cars are now rolling out behind the pace car.
Alex
Do a pace
Levinson
lap.
back in 47th.
Excellent. So, Jay, you get a look at all the cars out there together, what's going through your mind, and this is not something that's untypical for you to see 60 cars rolling out together. To get rolling. That's good.
No,
that's
comforting. That's not untypical. That's not untypical. What is untypical is for now at least, they're all fairly decent cars.
Right.
And B, right now I'm not thinking of locking myself in a closet saying like, all right, who's going to be the first guy to chop his arms off? So no, this is a totally different experience for me.
Well, then
Because
I'm
you're
hoping
already
it's a
locked in a
pleasant
closet.
experience. Then I know it's I'm sure it's something you're not used to, but yeah.
So no, actually, 60 cars. I think our average for the last 5 years. I think our average field's like 95 cars. So 60 is nothing. I mean, hell, I can keep up with this. Of
Nice.
course, I don't think in the real world they don't let you run 60 on Laguna, right? Isn't the cap like 54?
Well, being that you're the only one on the broadcast who's ever tried to rent a racetrack, I'd tell you
Right, so you would know better than me on that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 54.
that's why we've probably never been there.
Ah,
Yeah, no, that's exactly why. That's exactly
They also
why.
have a very short Sunday, don't they? Or
no. It's all about the noise limit.
the
early
noise
on, I
limit.
think.
That's right, the 90 decibel noise limit.
And they are mean about it.
If you know where the sound stations are, though, you just lift and you're going by them. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
I think they do that at NCM and at another track with a noise limit. But I was in a Honda that skipped time, and that was enough to put it over the noise limit. I was black flagged within half a lap.
You should mention the reason that the Honda skipped time is because the builder never put a timing cover on it.
No, it wasn't. The builder was always fine with it. It was because the Bill on our team took it off-roading.
Oh.
We're very big fans of faces on the cars, and I know we like that. There's a great face on the car number 57, and I don't want to turn this into an issue, but they're drinking Lysol, and it's very funny.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a very
Right
clean
into the
car.
student and driver.
As he gets the
didn't even
boost.
get one lap, Alazar. Come on, man. Drinking
all right,
that Lysol
Alazar.
already.
Oh, he's in a really precarious position here where he's just gonna.
Somebody will
Oh.
clip him.
Oh, we see. Looks like someone got bished. That is Randy Bish. He got bished.
Randy Big.
Yeah. Appropriately.
Go bish yourself.
Right. All right. Calamity.
I'm told if you bish yourself too much, you'll go blind, but
Oh.
Hence the wreck.
we've already got a little bit of carnage coming out of turn 1, too. A squad of Jetters are mixing it up with one poor Legends car that got punted.
Nice.
Aaron Sloan's already missing his hood.
You don't need that. No.
It's not a required.
Wait.
It's not required equipment.
Yeah.
Because it's lighter that way.
Oh wow, yeah. Again, we miss out
Still a
on
lot more
the molecules. We're not going to get to see them again. Last time the hood was missing as well.
I'm going to put Patrick McNeely saying they closed down Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey because the fancy homes that were built on the land complained that the drag strip was too loud. No, they closed down Ray Park in Englishtown because it's a garbage dump. I hate
Because
that.
it was incredibly terrifying, scaring, and
Yes,
dangerous.
it was an awful track, and Volkswagen paid them tons of money to store Dieselgate vehicles there.
Ah,
On board
What
with
a name for a
David
town is that?
yes.
Three Pedal Mafia. So David's he's been running really well in the iRacing series. He typically he'd come in the top 10 in his Cheaties Mustang, but he also is a free Camaro guy. So if you check out
Right.
the side of his car, it says free Camaro.
And he's been iRacing for quite some time, and even before that was a nationally ranked RC car racer.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, so he's the kind of multi-dimensional thinking that makes you successful at this. He's already got it down.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, the hand-eye coordination for sure, and the thinking fourth dimensionally comes in handy almost constantly.
And repairing things with sticky tape.
That's right.
We race with Dave all the time. He's very good at repairing things with all kinds of tape. Yes,
It's important.
He runs a Toyota Cressida, very
wow.
rare car.
I'm just sticking with this because of the 3-wide action going here down into the Andretti hairpin. I like seeing the Legends throwing it in on the Miatas. It's good stuff there.
Yeah, the Miatas look so big.
That would be the first time that anyone has ever said that in regards to a Miata. And, you'll never hear that again.
Right.
Ever. Anywhere.
You're not wrong though. When you look from a Miata at a Legend, it's like wow.
What is the livery on Jeff Van Stone here? Some sort of cartoon.
Looks like the
Slurm.
slurm.
It's
Yeah.
the party snail from Futurama.
Yeah, Futurama. I almost said Adventure Time. Yeah, Futurama. Nice. Well done.
And I
Trying
like
to
the
remember
Mr.
the
Bean car.
Slurm,
The Mr. Bean
the
car.
Slurm
Yeah,
slogan.
that's Carl.
Is that Soggy? No, it's Carl.
No.
Okay.
Yep, Carl.
the,
but this is quite the epic gaggle right here.
It's Slurm McKenzie. He was a takeoff on Spuds McKenzie. He was
Oh,
the
nice.
snail with the bikini-clad women everywhere.
He parties his way out of everything.
Yes. Our friend Ray, currently in 57th. I'm going to say that
Mr.
without comment so that Jeff can start laughing.
Mr. Pillow Guy. Love that.
I just want someone to hold me like Mike Lindell holds his pillow.
and they photoshopped duct tape. They photoshopped actual duct tape holding their livery on. That is so brilliant.
Yes,
That
holding
is
on the stickers.
good.
Yeah, that's great.
That is great.
That should get some sort of judge's choice.
Absolutely.
Now all I can hear in my head is, "You're sleeping better." That commercial, it creeps me out, man. Looking better too.
We have the cloaking Miata in front
yes,
of
we
them.
do. Thank you. That's well put.
Clearly
I
a
can't
Rocky
believe
list.
that hasn't come up before. That's like the perfect like verbiage for that. I love it.
Yeah.
And that legend car is getting it. Ryan is getting it. There's the I forget what it is. I know it's got limes on the back.
Oh, is that the Squirt and Coronas?
The Maginot
Maginot
Lime. There we
Lime.
go.
No, the Maginot
There we go.
Lime.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
Soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, Soggy with his
Soggy,
his
yes.
blinking. Yes.
Well, he lives in the greater Erie, Pennsylvania area, so they have at least 3 internets that have to be shared by the entire town.
That happens. Yeah. Well, shout out to the Erie PA phone company for making it happen for Soggy tonight. It's looking much better.
If you get a chance to scroll through the cars, both Greg Schlesinger and Amanda Tully have some interesting dents on the front of theirs already. That's fun.
Excellent. Here's Amanda's. Yeah, she's used up that left front. The Mustangs,
Tom
while
Lamino
they
already
handle far superior, are much more fragile than the other cars. So there's definitely a give and take or a takeaway there.
I think that's just the standard that a Mustang has.
Ooh.
Like it lasts 1 Cars and Coffee, and then it looks like that.
Covered in blood and slime. There's actually
Oh
who's
wow!
got the
I
Mustang
wonder
out
if
there with
Greg
the,
found did Greg find a pole somewhere? Because that's about what
Is
that looks like.
Is that a champ/chump car livery
Yes.
corrected with a spray paint over the A? That's
Yes.
Definitely.
and then he's got Lemon's rules on his roof.
He does. Chump car sucks. And Lemon's rules. Nice
Hey,
stuff, Greg.
Jay, look at that. How you like that for brand loyalty?
How'd you like that for toadying, basically?
Shit, I just can't be bothered.
You're going to pull someone in for a black flag and they're like, oh, I'm the guy who did that car with the jump car sucks on it.
There you go. Yeah, but hey, remember me from Laguna Seca, the iRacing race?
That's going to get you absolutely nothing.
Also, just on the subject of interesting liveries, Charles DeHarthy, I apologize for mispronouncing his name, looks like his Legends car has a crocheted wrap. That is beautiful.
Smells
Like
just like
grandma's
smells
at,
just like
Afghan.
Grandma's house. That's right.
Yeah, to get that size knitting, you need like a really big needle.
You do industrial.
Yeah.
Or a really dedicated grandmother.
It's true.
And flame-proof wool and stuff. It's complicated.
Definitely nice and warm in that Legend car out there tonight for Charles.
Because that's often a problem with car racing, how cold you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're just freezing.
Well, and Road Atlanta always, but the rest of the time, yeah, you're just melting.
Did I see an Iron City Beer Jetta? Another
You
Pittsburgh
did.
livery right there, the white one. Can't see a car number, sorry.
It's looks like it's Brett Sloman.
Oh, okay.
Nope, my bad. I'm
No.
getting closer though.
It's behind whoever was behind Brett.
Must not be on the same lap. I'll find him though.
You said looking for the Iron City. It is Al Jones, car 339. He's currently in 57th.
That explains it. Look
Hey,
at-
he's doing really well then.
there we go. Thank you. Oh,
And he just took out
and he just
Sloman and
shunted.
a legend.
There we go.
The
a
being
good time.
watched curse is real. As soon
Yes.
as they click on you, you're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
crashed. Be careful, Uncle Dave. He's a dangerous man.
That's
All right,
right.
there we go. Dave's around him. The student driver's coming on the inside.
Nice. Into the Leroy Jenkins Memorial Corkscrew.
Now, I've been on this racetrack and I realize that I'm terrible at iRacing, but this iRacing, it is impossible to do the corkscrew in any way, shape, or form. It is way harder in this than it is in real life. I don't know.
Yeah,
Mental,
I do
you've
agree.
done both, right?
Yes.
Well,
No,
well, yeah, you don't
in
have-
the real
yeah.
corkscrew, you just kind of crank the wheel and pin it, and there's no delicacy to it. It's just send it. And here, you're dancing the whole time. The Mustang with the bloody corpse and the chalk outline on the hood is Jerry Mazzurillo, car number 25.
We got a Solstice coming into the pits, probably already out of
Yeah.
Black flags.
Definitely out of warranty.
Oh yes, there it is. The Cars and Coffee Edition Mustang. Well played. Right.
Is there another Mustang?
Yes.
Okay. Good point.
Oh, nice. Motor
Oh,
crap. Junk
and all the
parts.
carnage there on that back straightaway right behind Uncle Dave just happened.
Ooh.
Three
Tom
Miatas.
Lamino coming out of the pits also. Here you go.
Oh, and we've got a race here between Uncle Dave, who's in 13th, and Alan Camry. Just got around him. That was nice. Well done.
Some actual racing happened.
Yes. If we're careful, yeah, we'll get into the race.
We'll have to ban those people.
Or make them drive the Beetle rally cars. They run out of gas after 4 laps.
Looking through the field here. See the number 17 for Chris Wolfson, the Western Pennsylvania iRacing livery.
That you're right, Jeff. This is a huge contingent of Western PA.
I'm telling you, it's a thing here. It's like murder hornets and boarding TP. It's
amazing. The right place
Have
at
you
the
got
right
murder
time.
hornets as well? We've got those.
Yeah.
Matt Murphy missing his hood with the tarp livery here.
Yep. Tarp Racing is his actual meat space racing team. So
Yeah.
Excellent.
And usually they're missing a hood.
And here we see Craig Schmidt in the Peterman Reality Tour school bus. I believe there's a Cosmo Kramer on the hood.
That's good work on the number. I like that.
Yes, that is good work.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
Yeah, someone spent some time on that when they should have been doing other things.
Well said. Well said.
Oh, sorry,
Excellent.
boss. I know I'm working from home. I'm just so busy right now.
Right.
Yep. My wife thinks I'm on a conference call.
We get a look at the. Oh man, he's on fire. Is that a Fujita, Howard Dean?
There we go. There's
There
our
you go,
Howard Dean call.
Thank you.
I think that's what's going on there. He looks like he's powered up like Fujita. Well
So
done.
Gritty has snuck into number 1. Gritty,
Oh,
the
yes.
Legends car, is leading.
And he's wearing a Corona mask on one side.
Yes, I noticed that. That's great. Oh, and he's in the Flyers legend is now working its way through traffic.
All right, this would be interesting.
Is
'cause
there
it's coming
a-
up on-
Is there an actual deployment of racecraft penalty that we can throw? He's weaving through. Yeah, he's weaving through traffic. He's not touching anyone.
Yeah,
that can't be right.
So no one's cut him off yet. That's what surprised me the most so far.
He hired a professional. That's what's going on.
Oh
there.
yeah, he got a ringer. There you go.
That's
I'll bet
actually
you-
apt. That's apt.
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's Daniel out trying to make up for his past.
He does have a 14-second lead, so he's had the least amount of bad luck so far. Is my best estimate of what's going on there.
I reckon
Oh,
Randy
really
wins
impressive.
on that.
It's not apt then. It's not apt.
No, clearly
Scratch that
not.
comment.
Here's a look at
Oh,
second place.
we got some carnage coming out of the corkscrew.
Oh, it should be well timed because our second place car is getting ready to go into the corkscrew here.
Excellent.
Oh,
Whoop. Bit of a love tap.
a little bit of
Oh, there's our
around the
Mr. Rogers
outside.
trolley Miata.
Nice.
Second place, Walter Nuss. Is that his first name? I can't
Warren
remember.
Van Nuss. Yep.
Warren
the cheese
Van
ball.
Nuss. Yes.
Yep. He's got
With the cheese ball livery.
Yep.
Excellent.
He's been rocking that car since the first season. Look how pretty it is.
Yep.
Barely
cheese,
dented.
cheese is lightning.
You know, people underestimate just the professionalism of purple and orange. I just that's well done.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
says classy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of people coming into the pits here.
Looks like Jeff Glucker and his 5.0 police-themed Mustang is doing an extended time in the pits.
Oh boy. Our,
Either he blew it up or he's penaltied already.
our Amanda Tully check. She is in 36th position. 7th in class.
Off-road.
Always.
Have we seen the guest liver yet today? Tommy Pyrak, right?
Tommy Pyrak. I'm scrolling through. I do not see him. He may not have made it in.
He was in here somewhere. There you go. Yep, there
Oh
he
wait,
is.
there it is.
Number 455, yeah.
The I want to believe Miata.
Yeah, there it is.
And it's the neighborhood trolley,
The
the
neighborhood
Mr.
trolley.
Rogers
Thank
trolley.
you. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Spelled neighbor
He's,
wrong.
he's rolling up on the corkscrew.
We have Joe in chat asking if it's wrong if he wants to get involved in iRacing because of this series. No, Joe, it's not wrong
No,
at
that's
all.
exactly the right answer, Joe.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Why else would you want to get involved in iRacing?
And I cordially invite you to the Tuesday Night Trash. Those are the fun races.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the Sunday night enduros. Those are good too.
Oh yes, wonderful.
Team racing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jeff, you and I are going to be doing the some of the commentating for that one Sunday, aren't we?
Are we?
No.
This is just a well-oiled machine here.
That's right.
This is so like a meat space race now. I can't even.
Yeah, it's yeah, the right vibe. That's great.
Yeah.
It makes me happy to
I
hear that,
cannot
Jay.
tell you how many Thursday mornings I've awoken and said, "Oh wait, I'm actually supposed to be at the airport in like an hour to be flying to a race."
Perfect.
So, I'm glad that you guys have carried that right over.
We try to embrace the same, establishment that you've established.
We're clearly filling a void. So yeah, we're all about this.
Right.
And this is what happens when your alarm is set for 1 p.m.
Fair enough.
What is the lead from Gritty to the cheese balls right now?
13.7 seconds.
Ooh, so
That's
he's closing.
crazy lead.
Yep.
That is all right.
Both of them ran within a half a tenth of each other last lap. So.
And we should mention both of those cars are Class B cars.
Correct.
So technically not the fastest car on the track.
Our fast,
The
yeah.
Whoa.
See,
That-
more
that guy
good
died,
luck.
in case
Yeah,
you missed it.
more good
Looks very
luck.
familiar.
Yeah, so our highest up Class A car is actually David Carpenter in his Cheaties Mustang. He is about 36 and a half seconds back, but is almost 3 seconds a lap faster. So I don't think he's going to have enough time to get there, but traffic is always a factor.
Yes. We have seen fortunes fall.
So Tom Pyrak is actually not only just drinking for charity tonight, he is also driving and chatting and suggesting that we watch from inside his car.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll get there.
Let's do this. That Randy Bish kind of.
He's smoking a little.
Yeah, no, but the Randy Bish bad idea of I'm going to get drunk and raise money for charity. That whole effort is now. I don't know how much he raised this week, but it's over $3,000 for just all kinds of charities across there. That's just cool.
Look
It
at
spiraled directly the hell out of control, and like we mentioned on Tuesday, that over $3,000 is going directly to liver treatment.
how fitting.
In a couple of 12-step programs, no doubt. Yes.
I don't know whether the Lemons world likes Tom or hates Tom more because he only had like 8 shots to drink before this. So, they didn't injure nearly as much as they injured Mental or Randy in the first couple weeks.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's a lightweight.
Yes, Steph, the drinking charity is still on every week. And if anyone listening to this broadcast wants to volunteer to be the stunt liver, get a hold of Randy Bish and then just promote the heck out of it. You'll find out who your true friends are. Either they love you or they hate you. They'll buy you all kinds of shots to drink before one of these races.
Tom is doing all right.
Are your friends the people that buy you drinks or the people that don't?
Well, that's the conundrum that we're really not sure about.
Exactly. Yeah. A number of years ago, I did a St. Baldrick's charity where I shaved my head for it was a children's with cancer, and
for those of you who haven't met him, he has some
has been
damn
dealt.
sexy hair.
I do. I have glorious hair, but
Even in lockdown.
of course, especially in lockdown.
Even more of it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I now have the opportunity to lather, rinse, and repeat, and you always have to repeat.
There's a whole gaggle of cars behind Randy Bish right now. Like they're all lining up to Bish him.
It's the only place to be on the track.
And for some folks that are asking, the best place to find this You Drink We or You Donate We Drink is actually either on Randy Bish's page, or actually if you just search for You Donate We Drink Lemons, it'll show up in a number of places that are posted on the Facebooks.
Wow, this is like real racing here, right behind Ryan Stevens, or in car with Ryan Stevens as he passes.
Oh, is he
the
going to
drunk
make it?
Tom Pyrak.
Oh, no. And Tom
Oh.
Pyrak shuts that
Ooh.
door. Says, get that weak sauce out of here.
Not for
You're
position,
not my real
by the way.
mom.
That's the best part, too.
Those legends are way faster and way sketchier than the Miatas, so.
Makes for a good combination. See a Mustang entering itself into the battle.
Right, this is what
There's a corner coming up, so they should be fine.
That's right.
Whoa, what? A corner or a corner?
A coroner,
The
right?
corridor is very busy today, to be honest.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a corner coming up. What? Wait, whoa, hey.
So our leader in some traffic here.
All right. And Brett Sloman going for the banana or the shorts, the jam shorts pit crew. He's in the pits for a while.
Ooh.
My friends who don't watch racing are all watching on Facebook, and they'd really just like us to cause more crashes.
Well, at the end, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. In about 3.5 minutes, there'll be a lot of those for you guys to check
Oh,
out.
that's
yeah,
crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
For my mother who's watching, because that's the only person who follows me on Facebook.
Hey, thanks, Mom.
At the end, there will be a giant melee of cars, death and destruction, dogs and cats living
Somersaults.
together, somersaults, breakdancing cars. That's really all we're here for.
I'm glad you
You
mentioned
must be so
cats.
proud of Jeff. He thought he'd never make anything of himself, and look at this.
I'm genuinely whose icon is the cat in the shark costume? That's awesome.
just kind of one of our friendly mascots of the iSuckAtRacing.com Lemons official 24 hours of Lemons iRacing League. He's a staple. It's a staple.
All right, Warren is
that-
still holding on to that second position, coming through the corkscrew.
That, and of course, remember when you vote this year to vote Mad Dog 2020. That's right.
I do believe, Curly, that is our best choice.
I'm now the only person who hasn't made a political joke. Just like to point that out.
Give us some
Trump
politics
Miata
from your
drinking.
home country. We wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
Right,
God, I
there
don't even
you
want
go.
to talk about that.
Randy Bish making his way out of the pits.
Just in time to take out the leader. Can he get there in time? He's aiming for it. He's aiming
Oh.
it. No.
Not
Gritty
going to
is
have the
not
pace he
having any
needs,
of
I don't
that
think.
exhaust.
Yeah, looks like he's running away.
Poor Gritty. Trapped between Randy Bish and a pair of Mustangs. This is a horrible place to be.
Yes, chat, we know you love the cat in a shark suit on a Roomba. Happy to provide that for you tonight.
Oh.
So David Carpenter has made his way up to 5th now, the highest running
Oh.
Class A car. Now only 35 seconds back. So yeah, like I said, he's not going to have time to get there, but he has made his way into the top 5, and he does have about 10 seconds to catch Chris Wolfson, who's in 4th. So I think Chris is pretty safe unless he has some type of an issue.
Now,
Here
I
in
think
the-
Dave got caught up in a melee early in the laps and had to go into the pits, and I think that's probably what has been his biggest handicap. Because normally he is up there.
Yeah, I think track position was his issue, and traffic, of course.
We do a smaller league, Monday Night Race, and he will, regardless of his qualifying, he will always go to the back and then still manages to almost always win.
Well, in hindsight, he's racing against us idiots.
Yeah,
So it's
starting
not
at the
really
back is no bad thing.
Yeah.
Looks like
Good, yeah.
this is
All
going
right.
to be the checkered flag here for Philip Courtier. Going to be taking the victory in the Philly themed Flyer themed Legend. Yeah,
Well
it
done.
went straight
And
from
Randy
zero
Randy-
to checkered
Yeah,
flag.
Randy Bish is lining up to Bisham.
Oh.
Let's see if he
Seriously,
catches
Randy,
up.
Randy's
and he
trying.
got
He
him,
got
yeah.
him. Oh, and he clips him in the ring. Oh, and here comes Gritty shooting for Randy. Loses his momentum, but he's not done yet. Give him a little chin music to think about that. Oh goodness!
Oh,
No, that was
Anton
Here we
Lovett.
go.
Oh, now that was
wow.
a hit.
Ejected from the
I
venue.
think he actually knocked him out of the game. He knocked him into another dimension.
So far away, yeah. I feel like this could easily become the car racing equivalent of WWF.
That's right.
The World Wildlife Foundation? Are we going to save some animals? What are we doing here?
Absolutely. Pandas.
Oh,
It's
I
all
see
about the
cars
pandas.
tumbling.
There we go. Back to the action.
Oh yes. Oh, got him. It's got him hemmed up in there really nice.
You know, I would take exception with the idea that it would become the WWF.
Wow, what is that Jetta? What is that Jetta levitating
Oh wow,
on?
he
That was
is
amazing.
defying and mocking gravity. That was
And
impressive.
the never lift breakdance, as we know. So that's the 58. Oh, why does it switch away?
Oh.
Here we go.
Keep moving on.
Ooh,
Oh,
Legends cars coming in and making no impact on the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Legend car weighed nothing.
Ooh, Mustangs
oh,
coming
but
in
that
at full
Mustang
speed.
on the
Oh,
other
wow.
hand.
This is where the Mustangs really shine.
No, Alex Levinson was having a nice shot with the Adidas Jetta there.
yes.
Get back to that.
I
here.
feel like now there's a lot of obvious themes that are going to show up at the first race, but somebody just put "get bished," and I feel like that would be a wonderful theme. Just
That
That
would
is
be.
really good.
a
That is
get
really good.
bished car.
Absolutely. Lots of carnage. Little Legends cars coming in trying to inflict damage.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like rolling a
Ooh.
Matchbox car at your Tonka truck. Just nothing.
That's
will happen.
Doesn't compute.
I mean, we could do some donuts, like the Afghan Legend.
Afghan Legend would be a great band name.
That would be.
Oh, and here comes Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave is not had a chance to participate in the.
Ooh, there's a
Crash
Legend
around.
car actually. Oh, there you go. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Let me wind
man.
that
What's
back.
going on there?
Oh, he was airborne before he got there. Oh, and he is
Oh, what?
full matted.
Oh, that's
He
committed.
sent it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
absolutely
Full.
sent it.
He
That's
took
amazing.
out Tom Lamino as a side, as
Yeah.
the third impact.
He landed in some
Tom-
rich person's living room that complains about the noise at Laguna Seca. That is
That's
wonderful.
right.
Tom Lamino just trying to cross the track in his orange and black Jetta has no idea the pain that is about to be inflicted on him.
Look at it. He lined it up so beautifully. There's no last minute corrections. He was going straight for the last 400 feet.
Ah, wonderful.
That is driving right there.
Wow.
And just so the viewers know, when they blink out, that's only to stop you from actually viewing the blood.
That's right.
Keep this PG-13 here, and
That's
they all
right.
died.
Well done.
Let's
See if we
all
see
right,
any
so,
other. Yeah, we got another race firing up here in about 10 minutes, so we'll make our way over there. Ooh, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh,
Well done, whoever won that.
That was incredible. Philip
I'm not
Courtier.
prepared to give him the full 10, but darn, that's at least a 9.1.
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah,
Worst
that
part
was
is,
good.
he's sitting at his house going, "Man, I disappeared. I was really going to give him another shot."
Love the breakdancing Jettas. Those are always a hit.
Yeah.
So a lot of laughing in the chat here. People upset that Gritty and the WWE are taking heat. Seems
Ooh.
like we have some Gritty and WWE fans in the chat.
Oh, man. I may
They're
have
trying
upset
to
the wrong people.
compact a Legends car
Well,
there.
you would think that of all the people who could kind of take the heat, it would be Gritty in the WWE. I mean,
Gritty punched a 12-year-old. I don't think he's going to be offended by much.
Excellent. Well, appreciate everyone for taking part in this race and contributing to the post-race pileup. So we'll slide over
Always
to
a
the.
joy.
Yes, it's certainly great as we see Eric
And
Hesser
while we got
celebrating.
Jay on the phone here or on the radio, we just want to get
Yeah.
into this nightmare. We're wondering how many exhausted people, like after so many races where they've concluded the races by crashing into everyone, they're just tired, they're a little hungover, they're dehydrated, they see the checkered flag and immediately plow into the car next to them in real world at the first race, not realizing, oh, this isn't sim racing.
well, they were already doing that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how are you really going to tell the difference? I think there's going to be a fair amount of them. the good news is, how are they really going to know the difference? I mean, all of this kind of virtual bad behavior is really so insignificantly different from what they do anyway. I don't think we're going to tell any difference.
Well,
You can just look at your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah,
There is
they can
another
significant difference.
There's another drastic difference between iRacing and Lemons Racing. In iRacing, at the end of the match, when you want to speed up and hit someone, your car can actually go fast.
Can actually speed
But
up.
in
Yeah, that's
Lemons,
true.
once you get to about
That's true.
50, that's pretty much the top end of most
Yeah.
Lemons cars.
Like, I'm just about to hit him. Oh, I forgot no third. Oh, no fourth.
Oh, it pulls to the right. Yeah. All right.
Jay, I'm curious, like, what have you learned in this online Lemons Racing that will be implemented in Meat Space Lemons Racing in future?
Well, what I always say whenever I visit is the only thing I've learned is a race where people can crash and I don't have to worry about it is my kind of racing. So honestly, I think what I've learned is I don't really want to go back to the real world.
I wonder if you've got, like, from doing this, you're going to have a whole load of people who've never really heard of Lemons, but they've been watching iRacing stuff on YouTube, and now they're going to turn up in the first Lemons race they can sign up for, and it's going to be Altamont all over again.
Well, I'll tell you, listen, one thing that we have learned is it's not the first timers and it's not the guys who've never been on a racetrack that are the problem. It's the guys who think that they know what they're doing that are the problem. So I think an iRacing guy who's never driven a car before is going to be in like the top 10% of uncrashy people. It's really guys like Jeff and Mental who think that they're fucking Fangio, but in fact are just Lemons guys. They're the ones who crash.
I aspire to be a Lemons guy. I don't even have that level of skill right now. I'm drunk dad at the beachside go-kart track. That's my level.
Well, you're being very modest. By the way, I guess I should have asked this earlier. Like, is this a PG-13 stream? Like, do I have to censor my language? Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, I'm gonna save it up.
It would mean if nobody's sworn so far, I think, which means I could show it to my 8-year-old to impress him, which was almost true of Tuesday's race, but I made a pornography joke and I really didn't want to explain it.
I told you, your 8-year-old already knows it. All right, yeah.
And is really showing it to your 8-year-old? Is that really the end product here?
I don't know if you missed the beginning of this, but this is when I told him that I was going to be doing something that was on YouTube. He thought this was the most impressive thing I'd ever done in my life. Like, it's the only thing he's ever asked me afterwards, like, how did it go? With a kind of serious look in his face. Like, this is your career really starting now.
Yeah. So you, like me, are really only impressing 8-year-olds. That's really what it's come down
Hey,
to.
but look, before that, it was nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're moving up.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of the same names from the previous race on this one, but we have picked up our teammate Christopher Abbott, and he is in a marvelous giraffe-themed legend car that Jeff, I believe you made for him earlier this afternoon.
I did. He said, I want to be in a legend, but I don't have a cool paint job. I said, I got you taken care of.
Yeah, that's strong. What's 3 p.m.?
That's our race
Three-pedal
team. We're
Mafia.
the Three-Pedal Mafia.
Oh!
Very nice.
It's not
Very nice
time.
work.
No.
Okay.
No. All right, so
We've
we've
seen Matt Sitko from the Spec Racer Ford race the other night.
excellent. We got the DeCousy brothers. It looks like.
There's
I don't know them
Tyler.
personally. I just saw
There's-
Nick and Tyler DeCousy. Yeah, so
Yeah, there's
I figured they're
Tyler and
brothers.
the Teletubbies. Oh,
Just
shunted.
right into that. Just touched
Teletubby
him.
violence.
That is,
Yes.
in fact, if you look on the roof, that's an angry Teletubby on his
It
hood.
is.
That's an angry Tinky Winky you got there.
How do you guys know what Teletubbies are?
They were all over them and the Wiggles. They that was like
really?
Yes.
a huge export into our preschools.
That's what we gave the world.
And then Nick is not on track, but he is also present.
I see Christopher Blizzard has made this one.
Yes.
Dave Carpenter's back.
Looks like another full house, another full server.
Yeah.
Fantastic. His warm-up's about to finish up.
20 seconds or so here. We'll go to the start. Dr. Florida Man's back. Always good to see Dr. Florida Man.
So this is a great shot of pit exit. Can we get a shot of pit exit? This is one of the only tracks in the world that pit exit is almost harder to drive on than turn 1.
Yes.
It's about 8 feet wide and does, like 180-degree turn with no discernible curbs or edging or anything. It just kind of disappears into the sand.
And it's always covered in dust.
Always covered in dust.
It's after the speed limit too, right? I mean, I've never been to this track in real life, but it's hard to get out of this at full speed.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
And it dumps you right into the line for turn 2.
Turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose it on the pit exit here, you're going to be very unpopular.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In the chat, they're asking which Teletubby has the coat hanger sticking out of his head.
Oh, great. Now I have to be the expert.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty sure that
Do we want to try and go down this?
I think it's Tinky Winky.
Yeah.
Do we want to try and go down this grid, or just the heck with it?
Yeah, we'll click through it here. Some of the familiar names that you guys see that you're used to seeing. Some of the guys from the previous races and stuff. There, as we get a good look at the whole field lined up, getting ready to roll off for the pace lap. See some new names in this list also.
Yeah.
Brian's trying to get really professional and actually cover this like a race.
That's right. Randy Bish back to deal the bishing.
Now, Brian, is this a reversed field? Do we have the slowest cars up front here?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I noticed that Santiago was dead last in the grid. Santiago Iglesias, rally racer. Someday he'll get to a Lemons race as soon as they get back into the real world.
We covered him as he was owning it totally Tuesday night.
He was. Yeah.
Full boat, ladies and gentlemen. It's exciting. Get a look at the class leaders here before they get around to roll under green. David Bryan, the first of the solstices. We've got Max Lupfer in the 688, the first of the Class B cars. We've got him in the Legends, and we see James Pancote in the Miata behind him, the double suck Miata. Excellent. We look back,
nice.
a lot of Class B cars. Looks like about 40 Class B cars. That's a lot.
Wow.
So a lot of those.
I don't know if...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and then back in the back, we've got 7 Mustangs, 7 of the Class A cars.
Oh, now Donnie's sporting a new livery for this one. It's the Steph Schrader Broken Record Emporium. Whining about Barber Tuesday night. That's an excellent one. And he had to include a little bit of dong on there.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. I wasn't watching on Tuesday. So Steph was complaining about Barber.
Yes, constantly.
I know that's rare. For you to hear that she was even Phil marked on what? Why I never hear this. So
yeah.
Now, everyone in the internet world who has never been in the real live Lemons is going, what are these people talking about? Well, we don't care that you don't get the jokes.
Yeah.
I will say this. So I was asked, Soggy asked if I was a pair of underwear, what kind of color would I be and who would I belong to? I am troubled to even consider that question.
Interesting question. Also, past, present, or fiction. I mean, that's a lot of options.
He gave you a lot of options there.
Yeah.
Wow, the chat is filled with just the words dong and puffalump. So
perfect.
We know Steph Schrader is very happy right now.
Someone throw some cheese in there and she's done. It's great.
Are those really two different words?
Jay, you're going to have to wear this out, otherwise you're going to end up in court.
I'd like to mention that DKP Productions, his dong is so good, it has VTech, according to the chat.
kind of gets going halfway through.
So I'm not sure which one that is, but there's a look at it's the purple one that has the coat hanger head.
That's definitely Tinky Winky.
I think it's Tinky Winky, yeah.
We're pretending that we don't still watch.
I only know it from furry conventions now.
We have a request in the chat that we go over who's in the booth tonight. My name is Jay Lamb. I'm in charge of this bitch.
Man, it's all yours.
There's going to be some changes.
Yeah. You just go for it, dude. Run with that.
The very first race I ever did with Jeff, that was his costume. Is we were mad scientists, and Jeff thought the maddest scientist is Jay Lamb, so he actually dressed like Jay and followed him around for part of the day.
With a bullhorn that is actually with me.
All you people suck at racing. I'm in charge of this sucker. I have no hair and a straw hat.
That's uncanny.
Well done.
That's like my doppelganger.
Speaking of real life, I don't know if any of you guys know James Pancoast, but he's in a Miata, and I think this is his first opportunity to actually get into a Miata.
Ooh, very nice.
Because he's like 6'14" or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't know how your measurement system works.
The double suck Miata already has damage on the side. Did we even go green yet? I can't tell.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been green for a while. We've got 21 minutes and 20 seconds left in this race.
Yep.
This is just so professional.
Racing, that was a close call with the end of the tire wall there. I believe that was Pat Mullery. Yes, it was.
Oh, hey,
Pat.
I forgot Pat was in this race. Good to see Pat.
Yeah, his livery is not porny at all.
Not at all.
Certainly a little skewed that way. I mean, it depends what you
Full
like, Mental.
heat. He's on the beach.
He's also pulling to the side to take care of himself by looking at his hood. I don't know what's going on there.
Is he bishing himself?
It's called pulling off.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Somebody mentioned furries, and now the chat is just filled with people yiffing.
Oh,
So we're going to have to shut that down any minute
Yep.
now. The FBI will be coming to your house soon.
Yep, that's another one my 8-year-old isn't seeing.
Yeah.
as
All right, so,
Pat makes his way through the Leroy Jenkins Memorial Corkscrew. Well done.
Yeah.
There's a look at Hyatt Busby's car. He's running 7th in class right now.
We've got
new
an
name,
interest.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, no, finish your thought
I
there.
was going to say it's a name I haven't seen before. Amy Oldenburg. I don't know if any of you know that name.
Do not.
No.
Physics is fun. Yes, it is.
The PH.
Okay.
I agree. Nice.
One of these smart people with their.
Look, you can learn something today.
Three wide
Fancy
on the
book
straight. Well done.
Well,
So,
she should know that if physics is fun, a Miata would be the right choice. It
So-
has less mass.
On the subject of physics is fun, William Niemeyer has his Sebastian Wants a Drive, or SebWantDrive.com, with Sebastian Vettel, newly unemployed racer, on the hood of his.
Oh, yeah. We got to look at this car last week. As he disappears. Yeah, there we go. SebWantDrive.com. Ferrari sucks. That's right.
Now, Jay, I know you're here, and I know you're very excited to see lots of giant faces on real-life Lemons cars in the future.
Oh, yeah. No, it's going to be great.
And while everyone is listening, if you're thinking about putting a giant face on your car, let me tell you about spray-on adhesive. See, because you think you're just going to be able to go to, like, Kinko's, make some copies, and glue them suckers right to your car. It is going to take you like a year to scrape that crap off, just so you know. Make sure you pick a face you
Just
really care
paint
about.
over it, big roller. Yeah.
Yeah, like who takes stuff off a Lemon's car?
Yeah. Just adds weight. Alec Nelson is actually running a dodgy racing Mustang this time. He went and got the proper format on that one. There's our Lysol themed vehicle. There it is.
There's the Doge
Oh
racing.
man,
Mustang.
what perfect timing coming through the Leroy Jenkins and just bashing everybody. That was great.
Imagine it may
Look,
not have been completely its
Miata
fault.
goes straight off. It looks like a Miata goes straight off the turn and just comes in and collects all the Mustangs.
How fitting. Yep.
Look to the top of your screen.
Miata facing the wrong way, even.
So
Full yeet.
Oh yes. Oh. Here comes
Yep.
the great smashy
Uncle,
smash.
Uncle Dave is
Yeah.
barely escaping. Somehow that Solstice was barely affected too. Wow.
That is a Miata coming straight out of Cars and Kombucha.
Our Three Pedal Mafia teammate, despite hating both this track and not being, he talks about how he hates he hates iRacing, but he has managed to work his way up to 7th in that giraffe-themed Legends car. Car number 12.
P6 right now, actually.
Wow.
Doing a fantastic job.
That's right. Yeah, he is.
That is for position right there.
Is he the first legend?
He
Yes.
is, let's see, looks like Max Lupfer is the first legend, and then Philip Courtier is the second. So we've got,
Oh, wow.
So he's
The
running down great.
Oh, wow.
yep, and we've got the Philly legend back out there again. The Flyer legend again. And then David
He is.
Bryan is the first of the Solstices. Right behind him, we've got, looks like John Pickering in one of the right-hand drive Miatas. Jesse Thomas
Alright.
right behind him in a Solstice. As we see, there goes Chris Abbott passing all three of these cars for position. He's going to be up into the 3rd position, looks like here. Now into the 4th position. Hopefully he doesn't get trampled here, as we see a lot of different braking points for turn 1.
Yikes.
Everybody works it out. That
Yikes.
was nice. Well, very nice.
Run, Jeffrey, run!
Yes, run. It's a good look here at this gaggle of lots of different skill levels taking place in a small area. It's fantastic.
If I saw that in the real world, I would have already rolled the wrecker because there was no
Right.
way they were all going to get through that corner. But this is
They all did a
remarkably
great
well behaved.
Yes. So much racing going on here. Jay, what are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling like I need a much better internet connection to keep up with this. That's what I'm feeling. I'm getting literally 40% of everything that everybody's saying.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay.
Well,
I'm
but
glad
let me.
that
Okay,
Go ahead.
since I'm back, who was it that was saying they didn't like Laguna Seca on the Three Pedal Mafia team? Because you're gonna fire that guy. He's an idiot.
Not the actual real track. He hates the iRacing track.
I can't.
I misspoke.
Oh, okay.
I misspoke to that one. Jeff, Chris, and Chrissy all got to run Laguna last year, and they loved the track for the one lap
Yeah.
before the car blew up. But the iRacing version,
I got you.
he spent an inordinate amount of time on his roof.
Oh,
So
boy.
he's like, I don't like Laguna and iRacing.
All right, that's fair enough. That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
there we go. All is forgiven.
Yeah,
all
and
is
just
well.
in case you're wondering, in the 3rd garage, it will take you approximately an entire weekend to change the motor in an E36.
Ooh, that is a Clinton Ford sporting the "it" on the side of his Pennywise, rather.
Oh yeah. My wife would
Right.
like this one. Nice.
Yeah,
Tasty.
the meme that was going around a while of Pennywise in the gutter going, "I've got cheap brake pads down here."
Now it's Lysol wipes.
How do you get to a situation where only your rear brake pads are glowing red, your brake discs?
You driving
Talent.
Miata?
Talent. Yeah, the rears are glowing quite a bit more than the
Yeah.
fronts. You're right about that.
He is. He may have his rear brake bias set. Did we open this up to set the biases, brake biases?
I think that's the only thing you can adjust, honestly. That and steering ratio. So yeah.
I think we're getting an insight into the corporate secret here because he is running 6th after starting
Maximum-
21st.
Maximum
Yeah.
talent adjustment.
So everyone put
They
your
only
brake
have-
bias 100% rear.
He may only have the e-brake mapped.
That yeah, full application of brakes. That would do it.
It's straight drift all the time, yo.
Maybe there's another car out there with the Tim Curry Pennywise, and they're using the front brakes. So they're sharing.
There you go. There you go. Oh, as we get a good look at the is that the
The Woody Legend. Love
yeah,
the
the
Woody,
Woody
Legend.
Legend. Yeah, the 30. That's Michael Todd. Nope, that was not the right number. Whoops.
No,
Getting
I think it was one
warmer.
of the Slowmans had that livery
you're-
on Tuesday.
I
Slowman.
thought it was a 30 on there. It was not. There it is, Christopher Wheeler, the 36.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
yes, that was a well done. They had that on
Nice.
their Spec Racer Ford when we were
That's
doing
right.
the dirt
That's
race.
right.
Yes,
That's right.
it was well done there. It's
Yeah.
well done here.
Yeah.
Did he lose his fenders or did he paint them off?
I think they do come off rather easy on that side.
Definitely adds to the hot rod look.
Absolutely.
Jay, I think someone successfully diagnosed your internet problems as you have J lag.
Yeah, that's one of my many problems. It's
That's on the chat in the race coverage. I just thought that was very
He
funny.
is missing a fender from some some fun out on the track. He's missing both of his front fenders.
Yeah.
Yep.
They faster
Adding
though.
lightness.
I do like the look
Yeah.
though, honestly.
I bet he clipped him off deliberately.
Yeah.
are we utterly Phil free here tonight?
We have
are.
been, yeah.
That's
Yep.
why we have not been educated on the timeline of digital Dodge dashboards or
That's right.
Yeah.
Slovenian 80s hair metal bands.
That's
I'm feeling a little. I'm missing something here.
a little
I'm
neglected.
upset.
Right?
I did a lot of research and studying beforehand on my Slovenian dictators.
Jeff, you must have an outstanding Phil impression, though.
I never really try to just kind of gruff like this. And you say, well, back in 1986, the Toyota Tercel had a interesting 4-bolt pattern on the lug side.
Clock.
Nah,
on the
it's-
clock.
that's what I got.
just
On the
terrible.
dashboard for the clock, which you had to pay extra to get, it was only available on the East Coast. Amanda Tully just wrecked
There.
pulling into the pits. Like that last left turn, she hit the tire wall. If
That was a
anybody
good
wants to
fill.
see
That was a good fill, by the way, Mental. You should keep going with that.
Yeah, that was quite strong.
All I can think of is if we just like play some Norm Macdonald in the background, people will think they're here.
As we see
yeah,
Amanda struggling to
How did
get
she
it.
do
Oh, there
that?
she goes.
That's the crash of shame.
You must not be wearing your glasses again tonight. That must be
That's
the
it.
problem.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or typing.
Her bird knocked her 10-inch monitor off of her tabletop.
And I don't think we mentioned that she's a multiple winner last year, and she iRaces on a 12-inch monitor that is
That's
like
amazing.
at least 2 feet from her, and she has very poor vision. So very frequently she can't
Oh,
see
God.
what's happening.
Oh, I thought the leader was going to get it. That was close.
That was close.
That was.
She's still running a dot matrix monitor.
That green and black.
Yeah.
Let's fight once it's warmed up.
We'll go through and look at our different class leaders. You saw Max Lupfer in the leading the Class B in the Legends. Here we see David Carpenter in his Mustang. He is up to ninth.
Go Uncle Dave. Hey,
Yeah,
there we
doing
go.
great. As we
No
see
visit
Big-
to the pit this time. He might stand a chance to challenge for that lead.
As he's got to watch out as he's about to get bished. Looks like he's going to be able to get away, though. Excellent.
Don't worry,
Je-
Bish will
Jess-
do whatever he needs to do.
That's right. Jesse Thomas here leading the way in the Class C in his fastest lemon in the South, Lemon Pit. I believe that's
there we go.
a
Little stroker race.
Stroker
Stroker
race
race, yeah.
game, yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful. Great book, by the way. Terrible movie, but great
The
book.
broadcaster's curse. It happens again.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
proof. Turn the camera
also-
on and they will get bished.
Yeah.
Well, that was a punt for the lead there.
Oh
Yep.
no! Really?
Yep, that
Yikes.
was.
Oh.
Oh no, actually, it wasn't a punt. It looks like
Yeah,
that.
he just overstepped.
Yep. Jesse went off just a little bit. Yep, dropped the
The
right rear.
good news for everyone is that Randy Bish is in the pits.
Excellent.
I feel safer already.
Everyone is now safer.
Oh.
So there's
Chris
some
Abbott.
conversation now.
New
Running
leader.
third,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
he's on his roof somewhere on the track.
Oh no.
No.
I think he's in car 12, if you can
Yeah,
find out. He's already back in
he's
the
in
pit.
the pit. Yeah, he's in the pit lane.
Right
Let's see-
behind it. Is that Tom Lamino? He's right behind.
see if
Oh,
we
just
can
go
see
ahead and hit him.
Oh, let's see if we can see
there
what
he
happened to
is.
Chris. Yeah, he was.
Oh, somebody
No
bished
one
him.
can help him out. Yeah. Oh.
All
All
right,
right,
went
here
a
we
little
go.
wide,
Get a look at. Yeah.
and it looks
a
like
little, a little
the,
love
the
tap,
Thomas.
and then
Nope, just a little overcorrection and the wall.
because of physics.
Well,
Man.
and yeah, that car weighs about as much as the trunk lid on my sedan, so it could flip that easily.
I'm just
That
surprised
was
that no one came by and helped him out.
Jetta.
Yeah, well, he's got it back to pit lane now, so hopefully he'll be able to continue. We hate to see that. Oh, what a gaggle here! Our leader in all of this traffic.
Yikes!
Who said we hate to see that? Like, why would you even say that?
We hate to see it. Someone who's actually trying. Oh, it looks like Dave Carpenter got.
Do we really?
There's only like 3 of them.
No.
You love to see it.
In the chat,
savage.
Steph Schrader, Jay, she said she wanted to hear more about your smut novel, and then, of course, everyone corrected her. It wasn't you that wrote the smut novel; it was Phil.
It was Phil, yeah.
And you can find that on his website. The redacted version is on his website at merlemartin.com. But if you pay 99 cents, you can get the full raunchy version on Amazon, I think.
Having read about 4 pages of that.
Yeah, I bought a copy on eBay for a bribe.
Yeah.
But it didn't function very well as a bribe.
I think every single purchase of that book in the last 6 years has been simply to bring to a Lemons race and say, look, I got Phil's book.
It's only a matter of time before people searching for, car racing stuff on Amazon are going to be presented with Torment Incorporated, because apparently you must like that.
Oh my goodness! Now that was a beef into the last turn.
So
there.
the Mustang got the leader
total Mustang,
and another car.
Total Mustang move. That was ugly to watch. Oh man, that's going to cost him a little bit too. So now Max is in first in a Legends car.
Max is able to recover and maintain the lead, but now only has a 1 second lead over Philip in the Flyers Legends.
Gritty.
So we do have a battle here as they work their way through traffic.
Oh, and Gritty is having none of it. Gritty wants a piece of that one.
The size difference between the Miatas and the Legends is absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
You really get the good look at the perspective, the size difference if you get down here on the ground. But we see Philip chasing Max down. This is the battle for the lead as we have a little bit over 6 minutes to go.
I drove an MG midget for a few years when I lived in Oklahoma City, and I learned a new hatred for Dodge Ram, just factory Dodge Rams, because I stared at their lug nuts. And this reminds me very much of driving that car in Oklahoma City.
Do you hate most of the people that just stare at their nuts? Is that like a thing?
Well, and I look at yours, but only because your wife left the purse open. But
hang on to it. Oh, that was close.
That was a bold move.
So see, coming into battle for the lead, he had a run coming into the Leroy Jenkins Memorial Corkscrew, with a little bit slideways as he looks like he dropped a left side tire off.
He was busy passing the Adidas Jetta there, I believe, of Alex Levinson.
That's correct.
If it didn't have Alex Levinson's name on it, I would have gone with that's the Silly Nanny's car.
Actually, Alex Levinson's in the pink and black Jetta. I think that one is, let's see, the first car lap down is, fail again. Let's see.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm trying to get there, I swear. Yeah,
that's all right.
Here we go.
Right.
It's Simon Thorpe. There we go. Found it.
Oh, Simon Thorpe. Very good. He's been running that since the first season.
That's right. Bernal Dads.
Bernal Dads,
Yes.
of course. Yes. They've got that great Volvo, the Volvo wagon.
Nice. Yeah. So back to our leader, and as we see the battle for the lead here, is down to 0.6 of a second. Yeah, he's. Our leader's having a lot of issues with traffic. I think second has been catching. Philip's been catching it in better spots. 3 Legends at the front here. The second and third one are the battle for the lead. Yep.
I don't know converge through the corkscrew.
I don't know who's in charge of this racing, but if these Legends keep winning, we might have to bump them to A class.
That's right. Their lap times they're in the 139s. The two leaders are. So that's their best lap.
This will be fine. This is going to be tight. Oh, he picks up. Oh, wow.
Well done.
There's some textbook lines going through the corkscrew.
I think Philip picks up a few seconds coming into the corkscrew and then loses it coming out. So there's definitely a philosophical difference of lines.
See, the back marker does a nice job of staying out of the way.
Yeah, this is some good racing.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what they're doing here.
I do enjoy the Legends on road courses on Sunday nights. When I don't have Lemons things going on, the My buddy Andy runs a Legends League where they do an oval race and a road course race every week, so that's always fun. These cars are a lot of fun on the road courses. Yep,
Here we go.
battle for the
He's
lead
going
in
to go on the
turn one.
outside for the lead.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah.
He might. He's
Looking for the crossover here. Yep.
Yeah.
Good exit for Max.
Yeah.
See, Max
He's
has got
still
quite a bit
there.
of damage on the right rear there on our leader, missing his right rear fender.
All he's got to do is stay in his mirror. He'll make him make a mistake.
Well,
See, Max
can we
clips
can
the
you turn
apex
off
marker.
the mirror? Oh, he's coming.
Ooh.
Oh, on the outside. Is he going to let him have it? Oh no! Shuts that door again.
I don't think so.
You know that's where the trailer park girls come from, around the outside.
I was gonna, yeah.
Around the outside.
Well, that was
Two of
a
'em.
great setup and a good delivery. That was well done. Awesome.
It's normally, it's normally 2 trailer park girls. They go around the outside.
Into the Leroy Jenkins Memorial Corkscrew as they now have another lap car to deal with. Looks like there's going to be
looks like
three
three.
lap cars right in
Yeah.
front of them. Yeah. We're down to 2 minutes. I think we're going to get the white flag this time. Looks like.
Maybe it's close, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. We're down to.
That is a just hornet's nest.
Oh,
legend.
Stay over there. Stay over there. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
I really
Somehow
thought he was
Lear
going
makes
for
it
that
through.
number 2
Oh, and
car.
second place
No,
gets taken out.
Oh.
Chris Abbott. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Now that's what we like to see.
Leader scurries away now to about a half a second lead.
This is going to be just enough
seconds
time
now.
for one lap. Can he do it? Oh, it's
Yep,
a
the
nail
last
biter
lap.
online.
Yeah, he's
Dang
now.
Mustang between them.
I hate to say, this is almost like real racing. Either the COVID has got to my brain, the fact that I haven't left my house, but I'm actually excited by cars going around in a circle.
Who's
Ooh,
running a 3rd overall right now?
that's Nate Schlavine.
That's Levine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because Dave Carpenter's worked his way up to 4th.
Yep, there we go. There, Dave looks like Dave Carpenter now and moving into 3rd. Just got past Nate.
All right, he is not going to
Got
make
Warren
it.
Van
but
Nutt
he-
in the way.
Yeah.
Lap traffic.
So let's go back and see how this is finishing up. Final lap.
Oh,
Here they
our leader
come. Oh,
loses
no.
it in the kink.
Oops.
Loses
Oh my
it,
gosh.
runs out of talent while leading on the last lap. That's going to allow
Man.
Phillip in the Flyers legend to take the lead. Heads into the
Oh.
Leroy Jenkins Memorial Corkscrew for the last time.
And that's going to be two races in a row that he is taken with that
On the
gritty
last
car.
lap,
Man,
coming from
Had to
deal
power of
with the,
scary mascots.
had to deal
And
with the lap
still-
car taking him out, and still coming home with the victory.
And
he
still
makes
30
it.
plus seconds in front of Nate Levine, who is no punter, who
That's
is
right.
driving an A car, correct?
No,
Nate's in a Mustang.
Carpenter's in the first Class A car. He's in 3rd. He's 23 seconds back. There's a victory for Philip Courtier in the Flyers
Yeah.
Legends. 2 for 2
That's some good
tonight.
driving.
That
Yep,
really
that was amazing.
But for both of them, really, for both
Yep.
of them.
Yeah.
Mexico,
Max
just that
coming
one
home in
mistake.
2nd.
But nobody else.
Well, Dave Carpenter is about to come across the line here. He's coming out.
Here's a look at Dave Carpenter. He's
Oh, yeah,
in
true. That's strong
3rd.
work in the Mustang.
Him
Yeah.
and Schlavine are battling right here because that's Schlavine right on his back bumper. You see a back marker overdrive the corner.
no.
And Carpenter goes off. That's going to allow
No,
Schlavine to go back by. Schlavine back into the
Can
3rd
that
position.
Mustang muscle the power?
Yeah, Carpenter
No,
back
it
to
can't.
4th now. We see here
Oh,
comes Matt
man.
Sitko rounding out your top 5. Alex Levinson
First Jetta.
coming home in
Very
6th.
nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming off the last
I'm not
corner. Ooh, we see
seeing a whole lot of
Jeff Van
crashes
Stone getting
here.
sideways. Battle here for the 7th position. Jeff
To the
getting
end,
it
to
done.
the
Here we
very
see
bitter
Clinton
end.
coming home in 8th. 9th,
We're getting
James
really carried
Pankos.
away with actual announcing here.
Yeah, Jay Becker and the Bo Rat livery coming home in 10th.
I don't think they got the checker. I think they're on the white flag lap.
Oh, are they?
I don't know. Because
We're all over this, watchers.
Yeah. How many racers
I'm
does
looking,
it take to
I'm
figure
looking
out
at the other one.
race
I'm
is
looking
over
at the
or
other
not.
thing, and it's saying that the race is elapsed 29 minutes.
There it goes. Now it says it's done.
That is
Yep.
absolutely
Now it's done.
that is the finished race. So now the crashing can start, but I think they're all going to finish one lap before they come around and do it all on turn one.
Yep.
Here's our leader with his victory lap. So
And the crashing should begin now, I would assume.
Otherwise, I got my money.
There he goes.
absolutely. Here he goes with a lovely pirouette. Sets himself up as a target. What's coming for it?
Oh, he gets
Who's
out
gonna
before
hit him
anybody else can
first?
get there.
Gretzky is denied at the net. Oh, and the purple solstice full tilt. The jet has come sliding in.
Tumbling legends everywhere. It's awesome how our production helicopter can go right through the trees. I'm so glad.
Oh my goodness! Hey, now just coming out of turn one, there was a Mustang that just did a lovely Dukes of Hazzard.
There we go.
two-wheeler
There we go. I
over
was trying to
the,
get back to turn one. There we go. I was at the corkscrew.
yes.
We can. That's the beautiful thing about this. We can rewind once we get in the right spot. Oh,
Perfect. Back it up about 10 seconds. There's a really good Mustang that like clips a Legends car and then disappears in the spin. Oh,
Great angle.
there it is, right there. Oh, that was awesome.
I just rolled over as passenger inside Nate Schlevine's Legends car in VR. I need a medic.
Gets
I
shunted.
really need a medic.
You need a
I
medic.
don't understand how hard would it be for them to program like the fat safety guy and the spectators to dive out of the way. I mean, and that's not asking very much, and it would add so much value. Why are they missing this?
Do you in Jay? I don't know if you've done this so many years. The guy that used to be at Eagles Canyon Raceway that would come over on his four-wheeler and yell at you with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth because your visor
Yeah,
was open.
while you were fueling, right?
Wow.
Dangerous over there.
Ooh.
Yeah, give me that guy.
Yeah, the
See a
safety
Miata
guy on a
doing
four-wheeler is
barrel rolls
not an
headed
Eagles
towards us.
Canyon only
Excellent.
thing.
Who's getting the great donuts in there? That's some beautiful donuts in the middle of the carnage.
I think
I believe
that's Sloman.
that's Sloman in the Toyolette. Oh, no, it's not.
It's the Slurm. It's the Slurm Miata.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weak sauce. That Miata barely had the gas down.
Or it had it all the way down, and it's the end of the race, and it's the Miata. There comes
Oh,
Dave.
there goes Dave. He did a whole extra lap just to make sure he got a good whack.
So to speak.
Oh yes, I'm going to run down some Caucasians. Here it comes.
Jay, I feel like now that half of iRacing subscribers are Lemons people, they might be reorganizing their bug list.
I also don't understand exactly who wrote the code that as soon as one car touches another car, it launches into the air, like 50 feet in the air.
Well, I'm going to.
I'm not complaining.
That's a happy
Somebody
side
that lives
effect.
in
yeah.
your town.
Yeah, look, here's the beginning of the race. See, there's Dave. He clips a Legends car, and he totally knows that everyone's gonna have crashing. So he goes around the block just to make sure he gets a good flyer in.
Dedication.
It is.
If you're going to put in the 20 laps, you might as well get a good crash.
There's the double mint Miata going for some.
Oh,
There's Randy Fish.
no, and
Oh,
Fish
yeah.
gets fished. Oh, that was nice.
That was great. He spun around. He said, "I've been doing
Here
all the
comes the
damage."
solstice. Here comes the solstice. Hard Bish.
I do like that they've illustrated the spectators. Two of them are like raising the power fist. That's pretty good.
Oh, we're zooming in. This is the lovely rocks of the valley.
What an amazing sight.
I'll tell you this, Jay. We figured this out that Ryan, because he controls the feed, you can force people to a livery of shame. He can
That
pre-program.
is right. We did figure that out. Yeah,
car
we haven't
paints
utilized that
and-
yet, but we can totally do it. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Ryan, I'll
So-
work on that for you. One for each car, right?
Absolutely.
It's the iRacing equivalent to welding animals on the roof.
There we go.
I always love the penalty, like when you show up with an E36 and it's just black with spray painted numbers. First time they come in, they say, "Well, your theme sucks, so you have 1 hour to come back here and have a better themed car, or else we're not letting you back out."
Yeah, I saw the cheaties just bump the legend car and decide to make another lap. Well done.
Absolutely, he's got to get that speed up. I'm impressed. The one guy that just turns around, goes the opposite direction, and starts heading down the straightaway.
Ooh.
So that Jetta that is tumbling in the far ground there, is that like a Gulf livery? It's kind of like orange and light blue. We didn't see
it
that.
is. Let's take a look. See if we can get a good look at that.
An actual race car livery. Somebody should ban that guy.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone that chose a Jetta is going to do anything that dedicated.
I think it disappeared. You might have to rewind.
Where's
They
the
realized
carnage
you were
happening?
onto them.
Where's the carnage happening? I'm basically zooming around in
right there in
VR.
front of you is that.
It's
that
all
Jetta.
turn one.
Turn
All
one,
the outside
yeah.
of turn one. Yeah, that is a Mini Cooper painted on the side of a Jetta.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is a team. I don't know. I don't remember their name, but Eric Rude had it in his back pocket. That is a picture of their Lemons car on the side of their iRacing Lemons car.
Well done. All right, I'll give you that.
That
That's all right.
In the chat, Jesse Cole, I'm trying to see the lettering there, has decided that the livery of shame should be a Trump 2020 Make America Great theme.
There we go. It's Angus Pert.
Oh,
Angus
yes.
Pert. There you go.
All right.
Steph Schrader is also volunteering to make the penalty liveries.
I
Thank you,
like
Steph.
the string warts as a penalty livery. That's a good
I'm
one.
not really sure what string warts are, but I'm intrigued and engaged.
I know
Could we
I
not
don't want them.
We could just make a kind of, repository for penalty liveries and assign them at random, and anyone can do one.
That is a lovely idea. I think it's a great idea.
Brian, why don't you give us an email address and we'll start sending you liveries.
Yeah, absolutely. You've, hit me up here on Discord with some Google Drive links when you get those constructed.
Bearded Sim Racer, correct?
That's right. That's right.
The FBI will be with you shortly.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
yes, let's try and keep in mind we have at least one 8-year-old who is
No,
forced
he's not gonna
watch
see any
this
of these.
the next day. So, well, if you're trying to keep your porn PG-13, so
There you go.
I've done 2 of these now, and I don't think they're grown up enough for him.
I'm wondering how
Pyrex
offended
says,
someone who
I'm setting down to go down the stairs so I don't hurt myself. Good call, Tom. Safety first.
Here comes Dave.
Dude,
he
totally miffed on that one.
That's
How does
that
a
is
Mustang not
strike
hit?
one.
How does a Mustang not hit things? That doesn't make sense.
This is proof that Lemons is breaking iRacing because the
Apparently.
Mustang is attempting to hit things and not doing a good job.
Apparently, here's a look at
It's just not a realistic game, really.
here's a look at the epic fail that we see
all
from
right, he's got it.
put him on blast, David Carpenter.
There you go. He's pointing.
Yep. He's like, I'm going straight. I'm going to hit one of these. I'm going to hit one of these. Definitely.
I'm gonna get him. Wait,
here's
no.
the
Where are you
problem
going?
is
Where are you going?
He was aiming
He's
for
turning
where they
Mustang.
were. Yeah. Oh, incoming.
It's like the
Just
worst
to the
moment for a
tire.
Mustang, isn't it? You try and crash and you fail.
Ooh.
That's not even that great of a finish. That's a shame.
Yeah.
And don't forget, he went all the way around an extra lap just to make sure that happened.
Just to fail. Credit where credit is due, that's for sure. Looks like Nate Schlavine's over here hanging out by himself.
Last one of the track wins.
That's right.
Oh,
He's the only guy
found
still on the track.
hole in the wall. That's great.
Yeah,
He's on the
Probably
other
had a
side
lot
of
of
the
help
fence. That is good.
absolutely. Well, I think that's all we're
Yeah.
supposed to cover tonight. Jay, thank you for being here. That was amazing. Thank you,
He's
everyone
falling
else, for
asleep
being
again.
here. Yeah, it's okay.
He's trying to find his internet.
Yeah. So we get a look from underneath the earth here. Let's get back up on top of the earth. There we go. So I believe Sunday we're doing another enduro. I believe it's New Hampshire road course, I think, with the oval. That should be a great time.
All right, now, are we doing the conventional oval, or are we doing the course that is normally run by Lemons at New Hampshire? The
I
road
believe
course?
it's the normal Lemons course, I believe.
It's a little wrong. There's one chicane that is not in the iRacing course that Lemons runs. Basically, turn 122A goes on the oval, stays on the oval, while Lemons dips into the infield.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's probably just literally a Lemons configuration, so they won't give us that one. I think that was just to allow the Audi team to smash into you at when they were running every time up at New Hampshire.
It was an E30, but that's okay.
Well,
People in chat are saying that there's one more race. So, okay. Let's
Is there? Because I know there's normally 3, but that's also on Trash Tuesday.
Yeah, I thought there was another one.
let's take
We'll
a
go
look.
to league races here.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Shed.
I believe
Oh,
there's one
yeah,
that just
here.
launched. Yeah.
WeatherTech, we've got
What was happening?
we got 21 drivers.
All right. Well, hey, you guys, you guys work that one. I am going to dinner, and I will see you next time.
Thanks for joining
I'm
us,
going to
Jay.
join the
Thanks for
West
coming
Coast
out
dinner
today.
contingent.
All
And
right.
Jay, feel free to send the check straight out to New
Yeah.
Jersey. I'll cash it.
All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't cash it quickly. That's all I can say.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us, Jay. It was a pleasure
Thanks
to
for
have you
having
with
me.
us tonight.
Talk to you guys later.
Anytime.
Bye-bye.
All right, take
Bye,
care.
Jay.
Thank you.
Jay's literally sending a check that's worth less than the stamp that's going to be on it, and he doesn't want us to cash it. Like,
How
just we have to
fitting.
hold it. That's perfect.
Ah, wonderful.
All right, I'm going to head off too. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate you.
See you guys.
Well,
All right,
Ryan, you're going to be stuck with Mental and I.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is definitely a problem. You know,
It's like
no.
I'm not even here. Hi,
No,
my
you're
name's
here.
Sean.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Sean, I didn't realize you were here.
Oh, check off. Jeff skips over somebody on your bingo cards.
There you go.
Drink. Every time Jeff doesn't realize there's another person here, drink.
Oh, if that was
everyone's
the
dead.
rule, his wife would be looking for a liver transplant.
And we're all dead.
The lovely and talented Jennifer.
So, Sean, since you are here, are you able to report from inside the race? for this
I
next-
am. I finally got it working. I've literally the entire night been trying to figure out why iRacing won't let me log into a race. I think I have it fixed now, so we're gonna try it.
Are you? So you're trying to act? You're gonna do the Matt Farah driving from the Grid Life track in a press car commentary?
No, I'm going to literally stand on the outside of turn 1 as cars go by me in VR and talk about it.
Wow.
Wonderful.
And then stand at the corkscrew and we're going to try that.
Make sure you
So,
you yeet. Full yeet.
I'm seeing cars here warming up, and in the chat, Joseph mentioned that drunk sim racing is hilarious fun, and yes, it is. And if you're going to be drunk sim racing, you need to do that for charity.
So it looks like there's a little bit under 5 minutes left in this race, and then I'm guessing, is there another one after this? I'm gonna have maybe have one of you guys look here. It looks like, there's a little over 4 minutes left in this one. The other one is probably practicing now, I'm assuming.
That's
hopefully.
the one I'm looking at as well.
All
You
right,
are
cool.
correct, sir. So
All right, so we'll cover the end of this one here.
Is that the Sorry for Party Racing Mustang I'm looking at there, or is that Randy Bish and the Oldsmobile get up on that Mustang? Or not Corey? I'm sorry, Corey Dickman. Is that Corey Dickman in that Mustang? The rainbow
one
color?
one back in the grid there.
Yeah, literally right behind that black Mustang. Yes, that one. It is Corey Dickman. Yes.
No, the Lisa Frank livery.
Is that what it is? Okay.
That's what it kind of looks like. I like
No,
it.
this is an
Signal to
actual
race that
livery
car.
from an
nice.
actual set of Lemons racers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm scheduled to race his Oldsmobile painted up in that, and I believe he had Matt, Pantless Matt as we call him, from Sorry for Party Racing, help him with that in the iRacing.
Ah,
Yeah, Sorry for Party Racing is using a LAMFO theme. They rarely wear shirts.
Yeah, or
Very
honestly, pants. They've all got zebra print sequin thongs, and whenever the car comes in on the hook, they immediately all go take off their pants, put on their thongs, and start working on the car.
Steph Schrader has decided to start a fight in the chat about whether it is pork roll or Taylor ham.
That's what she does.
It's pork roll. It's definitely pork roll.
I'm a pork roll guy myself. I am born below Trenton, so you know.
Fried up.
I just wonder when we're going to end this monotheistic breakfast meat monopoly. I
That's
just
right.
feel like there's room on the breakfast plate for everything.
That's right. We got a shout out for Scrapple, part of the coalition of alternate breakfast meat going on.
All right, y'all. So I am here live, standing literally at the apex, driver's left at the top of the hill, entering the corkscrew, and it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Cars are coming. There's two Miatas right there. One of them. Yeah, there you go. The second one.
Here comes a Mustang.
Here comes a Mustang. I'm way too close to that. Way too close. There's a jet. That Mustang tried to hit me. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but it tried to hit me.
Can we get a view of that on our?
Yeah, it's streaming in the in Discord right now. It's
Discord. Okay, let me.
It's up and running. It's
I'll pull it up here. Let me pop it up.
Okay.
It's just about as terrifying as you'd imagine.
There we go.
Standing
There's a
here.
look at
Oh yes. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, they're right there. I mean, they're right there.
There we go. There's a good look at it.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Number 461. It's just
Nice.
another brick in the wall. There we go.
That's fantastic. They're all finally hitting the apex now that you're standing on it.
Yeah, they're aiming for me, the Mustangs in particular. Ooh, there we go. That was wonderful. This is
So have you exited your
really.
car?
no, I'm actually in as a spectator, and there's a way that you can literally turn the camera into drone mode. I can go anywhere.
Well, why don't you stand in the middle of the track?
You want me to?
Get one of the cars to pass through you like
Nobody's
the
really
Matrix
putting
3.
you
I mean, I
there.
totally can. I can go anywhere. I can get up in the flag stand. I can.
1 foot closer, so that, like close enough that they're running over your feet. I think that's what we need.
You want to do virtual harm. That's
Yeah.
the problem here. Oh, there we go. The Maginot Line. I could get up in the spotter stands. I could get up in the marshal stations.
Take 2 steps to the left.
Hang on.
I think the most important question, Sean,
We've
here
only
is
got 40 seconds. We got to see this.
why have we not seen this in all the other broadcasts? This is
Because no one has thought about doing it, but we're going to do it from now on because this is epic.
Awesome.
Tom Lamino goes by.
I almost fell. All right, there we go. Lots of Mustangs. Whoa, hey.
Oh,
The Miata got closer than the Mustangs. I don't know what to think of that.
Ooh. Better cornering ability.
Yeah, the only good news is it's a Miata. It just bounced off me. I'm a big dude.
I love how much slower the Jetta rolls by. It's like, yeah, I don't have time
That's
for this.
2,700 RPMs of fury right there.
That's right.
There it goes again. Another brick in the wall.
All right, this is the final lap of that race.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to get over to turn 1 because I want to be right in the middle of the carnage.
That's actually a brilliant
amazing.
idea. Yes.
Let me float over there. I'm turning into Superman.
All right. Oh, here we go. No, you're still at the corkscrew.
he's getting there.
All right.
So we should mention, for those of you who are not used to watching Lemons races, like my mother, who's tuned in for the first time ever, there are multiple races because iRacing limits the participants to about, 64, 65, something like that?
62, yeah.
62. So there's way more people who want to damage their liver and damage their virtual body in Lemons iRacing. So the kind folks are run multiple heats.
Through the Cooper Bridge. Nicely done.
All right. So we do have the other race that is now showing up,
All right, sweet.
but I do want to see the
As soon as the demo
in-person
derby's
carnage.
over, the carnage.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to pop over there real quick. So
I love
Our,
this man look.
our
Ooh, nice
teammates in the
lake.
chat already talking about how they, he was doing well, and then just that last lap tap. That's always the shame.
Oh yeah.
That is the worst livery ever on the Mustang there.
right,
That's
so-
the kind of thing that should get the punishment livery next week.
Thomas Byrek is mentioning that he's already nauseous, and the view's not helping.
Is this the right spot? Am I in the right area?
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah, I think
Tumbling
you're
cars
there.
coming towards you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, good lord. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hi.
He went all the way around you.
Oh, no, I went subterranean.
You did.
No, you don't. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's epic. He's up on the tire wall. That's funny.
Nicely done. Oh, here we go.
More
They're,
coming at you.
they're augering in, y'all.
This is where you
but the
need to
highest
get your
quality.
Edward R. Murrow on, Sean. You have to be like,
Oh, the
We are-
humanity.
we are
Huge manatee. Oh, the huge manatee.
we are standing here live at turn 1 at Laguna Seca. The race is already over, and they're just trying to kill your co-host.
I'm hiding behind a
Oh,
multi-rainbow colored Mustang.
Airborne.
Happened there. Something just.
Incoming.
Wow.
Incoming.
There we go. Ouch,
Ooh,
ouch, ouch.
that was close.
Ouch.
Steel
That
City
is a
behind
great
you.
perspective, though. That's a great idea.
This is fascinating. All right, just
Oh, I'm dead.
Whoa.
I'm dead, y'all. Literally, I've
squished.
just been cut off at the waist.
stand straight. Stand straight. Keep looking ahead. I want to see that solstice back into it. That was going to be great.
Oh, caught the fence. Here comes another one.
Can you look in the car and see the dead body? That's the important question.
No,
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. It seems to be okay.
his whole suit is covered in red.
Sangria.
Sangria. So it looks like the last race of the evening is kicked off, or no? Are they are
Practicing,
in practice?
yeah.
They are in
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah,
Okay,
they-
we got a good bit of time here, so
Practice.
yeah, they got like 13
we
minutes
keep
left to
watching
practice.
the carnage. Here we
They're in
go
practice?
for the final race, not where you
For
are.
the final
We're
one,
talking
yeah.
about practice. We're talking about practice.
All right.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Check that out.
Nice.
Yeah, never lift. That's
I'm
the
not really
only
sure
way-
what's happening there, but
He's got
Never
his foot
left.
down
That's
flat.
the rule.
He's, I figured this out on my legend when I was racing. If you flick the steering wheel back and forth, sometimes you can right yourself back onto
That's
your tires.
right.
The
That's
Jettas
right.
will do that too.
Whew.
The Jettas like to break dance.
Where'd everybody go? We need more
think-
carnage.
Man.
I think it's they're just wrapping it all up.
Is it dying off? Okay, well, I'm
Yep.
going to go jump in the other server. But
All right.
first, are y'all on board with me right now?
We are.
Yeah.
We are. This is what.
Watch this. Have you ever wondered what the iRacing blimp looks like up close and personal?
Oh boy.
Oh, very
Top-
nice.
Some Pyrex definitely gonna puke now.
Oh, man.
La, la, if you're afraid
I'm
of
so
heights.
messed up. I'm so messed up right now. Oh my god.
La,
This-
la.
I feel like Towley from South Park. Oh man, I'm so high.
I'm struck with that song. Do you wanna fly in my beautiful balloon?
There it is, right there. We're getting closer.
Straight down. Look straight down. That's the corkscrew. It was.
I feel like I'm in the Sahara. Oh, there's some birds.
I think those are trees.
I think
No,
those
they
are
were birds.
whales.
They really are birds. There you go.
Oh,
there
that's
you
really impressive. Some programmer out there, like he's an intern, and he's like, "I'm ready to, work on a tire physics model." And they go, "So what do you know about blimps?
Yeah.
We need a realistic blimp."
We
And
got
he's
the
like,
tire physics model covered. See this
But-
Jetta over here?
But I
We're
have
good.
5 years of engineering at MIT just to learn about the physics of tires. And they say, "Yeah, get to work on the blimp."
Yeah, that's Dave's job. You're not doing tires.
Ooh, that's a cool shot from the blimp. I like that.
There you go.
Can you skydive off the blimp?
You want me to? Yeah, here you go.
Drop your altitude. Yeah.
I'm going in. Going
Oh
in.
boy. Here we go.
Yay. Oh, there's the ocean right there.
Yay.
Now, Steph did point out you should be pooping on some of the people that complain about the track noise. And
How does she know I'm not?
Well, boom, that just happened. Bam.
Pull the chute. Pull the chute. Pull the chute.
Oh my God! No! Ah! Good catch.
Let's go to the other race. I want to do more of this. Okay,
right.
cool.
All right,
We've
sweet.
got about 13 minutes into practice for the final race of the evening.
Excellent.
All right, and while he's getting that server set up over there, we'll go through some of these names. We've got Charles Dark Harthy. I know he's been in the other race. Charles Langford is in this one. Some of the other folks will recognize Elazar Mann and that lovely Lysol-themed Miata. William Niemeyer, Carl Len, Matt Sisko, one of our dirt specialists. Stoggy's in this last race. That's always going to be a fun time. Raymond, we'll be seeing him. Dave Carpenter showing up for that final race. We got a Brett Sloman as well. Looking forward to seeing if he can actually get a podium. He's been working hard. And we got an Aaron Sloman. Always have there. The DeCuzzi brothers as well. Thomas Pyrek, Anton Lovett. All the great names that you know. Amanda Tully, of course. Garrett Chandler. This could be a good final. This could be a good way to wrap up the evening. So let's see.
In the chat, Santiago Iglesias is volunteering. He has his Oculus, and he's volunteering to be a live camera operator for future races.
Ooh, yes. That'll be fun.
Crap, we have started something cool.
Yeah. Blimp racing should be a thing, but Z Germans will bring Zeppelin. Yes.
We aimed high and we may have hit the mark, and I apologize for that.
That's perfect.
I did a lot of work with Adam Jabay when they were doing the principal stuff over at Grid Life, and
this is by the way an official hashtag mental name drops people we barely know.
Yeah, I love this. I love that you when I say someone you don't know, you call that a name drop. Yeah, my best friend in third grade, Brett Rickett, name drop. But Matt Farah would always come out there with some press car, and he would take folks out there for a ride. And one of the neat ones was the Trackhawk. You got one of the early Trackhawks at Road Atlanta, and he was putting folks in there. And then they figured out that they could connect the car's Bluetooth and then broadcast it over the PA. So they would send him out there while folks were doing time trials. That was always entertaining. I do like the idea that we could just pop in on Santiago when he's in second or third and get him to talk about what's going on, just so he could go, I'm trying to race here. Could you guys leave me alone?
Then I can literally be in the car with him, sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Drive the car. Why you hitting yourself?
We should mention that Cat on a Roomba in a shark costume has joined us again in the booth live here at Laguna Seca.
Always.
The cat gets around.
All right, looks like we've got about 50 cars in this session and about 4 minutes left in warm-up.
All right, this should be fun.
Loading in.
Wow. We had a Legends take out a Mustang there for a change.
All right. Oh, can Gritty make it 3 in a row? Philip is back in the race. He is in that Gritty liveried Legend out there doing the warm-ups now.
Well, if there's anyone listening to the broadcast and in the race, I think your job should be just hit the Gritty car.
Don't do that. Why you got to be like that, Jeff? Man. Oh, wow. We got a pile up actually in the turn 2 of the... And everybody, nope, we're not even doing that. We're all escaping out.
Yeah, it's practice. You can escape out for anything.
Yeah, escape out for practice. All right. What else we got going here?
There's a look at that pit exit you were talking about.
Yep. And honestly, in real life, that is a challenge. That is and you're you do as you merge into traffic, you do the check your mirrors, you're getting up to speed, you do the quick glance over your shoulder as much as you can, a containment seat and a Hans device. But then you immediately dive into this down here left-hand corner as cars are just going max snot into turn 1. It is sketchy coming out of the pits at Laguna.
Coming out of the pits is sketchy, and then everybody always says, corkscrew, corkscrew, corkscrew. The gut check moment for me at Laguna Seca in real life is the rise on the front stretch. Like, it's for whatever reason, especially if you're in something like a high horsepower car that you're carrying 140 plus mile an hour over that hill,
Yes.
your brain is screaming at you that you're not going to have enough room to the right when you come over that hill, even though you are.
Yes.
Your brain is just like no. It's freaky as hell.
I did struggle with that one.
I also think the most difficult turn and the most important turn to get right are actually the 2 turns after the corkscrew. I'm not sure what numbers they are because I think the corkscrew.
I think
is
the one
9.
that leads up to the corkscrew, where you want to flat foot it, that left-hander up the hill.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
car is fully compressed. But that's the one where my brain was going, no, lift, and I'm almost physically taking my hand and putting it on my knee to keep my foot from coming off the gas.
While we're discussing this, I'm actually going to pull up a map so I can
Peter Monin going up through there right now on our viewpoint. That's the one that always got my attention. I didn't master the corkscrew, but I got to where I felt pretty comfortable with the corkscrew in real world very quickly. But I agree with Jeff. Is these next 2 turns are very technical, and it's immediate feedback if you get it wrong,
and make a major difference in your lap time.
Yes.
And Steph Schrader is asking us to stop humble bragging on actually being on real racing. So.
No, I'm not humble bragging at all. I'm actually bragging. It's not humble bragging in any way, shape, or form. This track is awesome. If you haven't done it in real life, then get here. Figure it out.
It was a bucket list track for me, and it's one of those things where they say don't meet your heroes, and I'm so glad I got to do it. It was absolutely wonderful. Getting there early in the morning, watching the sun come up, and you do. These old tracks just have a sense to them that you don't get. And I love some of the newer tracks. I enjoy Coda. I love Atlanta Motorsports Park. Barber is just gorgeous, but you really get a vibe at Mid-Ohio and at Road Atlanta and at Laguna that you just don't get anywhere else.
Well, this is Mental the Philosophy major.
It's pointed out that if Fox Sports can bury a camera on a track, Lemons can put a cameraman on the track. Yeah,
absolutely agree with that statement.
Totally. That's
hot air balloon,
good
whatever.
one, Nicholas. Yeah.
So should warm up is done. We should probably actually talk about who's in this race.
All right, so let's get into those entries. We've
number 1 qualifier Dave Carpenter again.
Hey, but he'll be at the back of the pack because he's in a Class A car.
I'm seeing Sean Thorpe, the Adidas car. Was his first name?
All right, so they're gridding. So yeah, in your front row, you got Jay Lornheim, Jay Pickering, and Jay Thomas 2. I'm waiting for the rest of the. I don't have the full.
Nate Levine, Dave Carpenter, Courtier again.
Yeah. Corey Dickman, yay! Welcome back.
White.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why.
We haven't
Tyler DeCusi and Max Lupfer round out your top 10.
Check that view out. We've got an actual grid walk.
Oh,
nice.
There we go. We'll bring that up on the screen.
There we go.
Oh, very nice.
That's
Lemon's
amazing.
pit. Okay.
Perfect.
Cat livery. I love Smudge the Cat. Thank you very much.
You said no more races. I said no. More races.
Jam car, nice little World War, what's that?
Yeah, World War II, like a P-51 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, here they come.
They are pulling out.
Just gonna let them roll by.
All right, so we've got Charles Doherty, Andrew, Charles Langford, Justin Loheim, John Pickering, Michael Todd Wayant, Eric Coombe, James McGuire, Nick Sharp, Elazar Mann, Jesse Ports, Greg Schlesinger, Willem Niemeyer, Carl Lynn, Ben Sutton, Matt Sisko, Peter Morin, Alec Nelson, Soggy, Guy Argo, Amy Oldenburg, who took our number 42, by the way. We're going to have to talk about that, Amy. Chris Wolfson, Nathan Schwann, Raymond Mature, Scott Courtier, Thomas Lamino, Corey Dickman, Sean South, Pat Mulry, Dave Carpenter, Darren Bellacourt, Brett Sloman, Philip Courtier, trying to make it a three-peat on this one. Bobby Lau, David Oleszowski, Jay Becker, Aaron Sloman, Al Jones, Nick and Tyler DeCusi, Thomas, Pyrek, Anton Levitt, Jesse Thomas, Simon J. Thorpe, Max Looper, James Pancoast, Brian Rogers, Amanda Tully, Ed White, Ryan Stevens, Garrick Schlender, and Kevin Moves. Will be our entries. For the
Well
evening.
done.
I
All
believe
53.
Yeah, there you go. I believe I saw Amanda Tully in a Miata.
No, I've got to scroll
Yep.
through and find
Yep.
this. She did the Derpy Cat thing on the Spec Racer Ford. That was so funny. It was just great.
That's a derpy Cheshire cat.
It is Amanda in a Miata. There she is, Derpy Cheshire Miata. Ah,
You ever wonder what it looked like from the top of the timing and scoring tower, or that Mazda tower that was here?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like.
Okay, nice.
There they go. That tower that you're never going to be allowed to climb in your entire life, but if you have VR and iRacing, you can just float
Yeah.
over to it and look around because it's
Very
really
cool.
cool.
all right. Here they
Actually,
come around for their first lap. They're on the pace lap. It looks like is the pace car going to the track?
Yep, pace
Pace
cars
cars
in.
in.
Here we go.
So we're
Justin
expecting
Lowline's
green
going to be
flag.
taking off. Yep, green flag's coming out.
All right.
Here they come. 24 minutes. The green flag is out.
And they
Heading
are,
back to turn one.
and it is green flag. All right.
Bunch of boring Miatas out here.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
don't
well,
worry.
there's-
It's going to get interesting in about 2 seconds.
Here's a look at the Legends cars.
Coming to you live from the outside of turn two.
Okay, already that's Max and Philip who were fighting for the
Yep.
lead before. So they are not playing around. They have already gone at it.
There's a good look there.
Oh
the whole
my
field
God,
come-
it's getting crazy. The COVID car was coming right at me.
Yep, we saw it. Yep.
I don't even have a
Nice.
mask on, y'all. It could have gotten really dangerous.
Oh, thanks for the great shot down there. Fly on over to the corkscrew.
This feels very official.
Oh, all right. We've got in turn 3. We've got some carnage already. There,
Oh, boy.
a couple of Miatas got taken out. All right, here they come up into the Leroy Jenkins Memorial. Yep, they're already in the pits. Hoodless Miatas used up all their fast repairs.
Yeah, it's hard to drive a Miata through the hood.
You know, the Miatas in the hood are always hard.
You know, dude, you keep talking that trash, and we're gonna pull your card.
That's right.
That's how it happens.
They want nothing in life but to be legit.
Some might say they are too legit.
Don't quote
Too
me, boy.
legit.
Don't quote me, boy.
All right. So,
There we go. Do you want to? You want me to? Can I reach over and pull one of his plug wires, one of his coil packs?
Sure, there you go.
It would run better.
Reach over and literally put them on 3 cylinders.
Yeah. That's the pull number 4 because that's the one that's going to blow anyway.
Right.
See the Legends working through the slower Miata field.
All right. So Philip is just worked his way up to 9th. And he is fighting it with the number 8 car of
Soggy.
Soggy in the Magano line.
I just went to Bizarro World, y'all. I am literally coming to you live from under the pits at Laguna Seca.
Oh, wow. There's a good look at that.
Hey, be careful down there. The what's the down under on a?
There's ground
now.
squirrel. There's a lot of ground squirrels
No,
down
no, when the women go in the men thunder. Yeah.
There's some crew members' feet that are literally like, those guys have been cemented down into the pavement. They can't walk anymore. What's up with that?
This is an unusually calm Soggy that I'm seeing entering into the coming up into the Leroy Jenkins Hill. That's just unsettling.
As unsettling as what I'm looking at right now?
I can't see what you're seeing right now. So
Oh my God, dude.
I think there are so many things that I have learned watching iRacing, like that Soggy has a real first and last name.
Yep.
he didn't recognize me. We were both in a race, and I said something on the chat. He goes, "Is that mental?" Because I'm, they go by your actual name in iRacing, and no one knows my first name is William.
Is it
Seriously,
your
Ryan, can
brother?
you see this?
Yeah.
Don't you have multiple brothers also named William?
I see feet.
No, it's
see feet.
My name is Chris, and then my other brother is named Chris. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Now, Peter Monin this time around, rather than put his own face on his car, has a crying toddler on the hood of that Jetta.
Well, that's nice. We definitely didn't need to get
Car
a
number
review
35.
of Liveries here.
Nice.
I feel like that's the image Jay gets. Oh yeah, all the crybabies all around. That is a brilliant. That's what Jay gets all the time, or Eric, when people don't get their way.
I like that on the back is Droopy Dog from Hanna-Barbera fame
Yes.
below the left tail light.
Very nice. We are real racers. Everyone should get out of our way.
I believe on the front fender was a Stewie from Family Guy.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Broccoli, Mother says you're good for me.
We shall see.
But I'm afraid I'm not good for you.
That's an excellent impression there, Sean.
That was.
And join me in the flag
Oh.
stand. I'm in the flag stand on the front stretch. It's amazing.
Max and Philip are already in first and second, and they are barely 3 minutes into this race, or 5 minutes into this race. That is well done, both of those guys.
Yeah, Max has a 9.5 second lead, actually.
Yikes.
Here's the battle for second. Justin Lowline chasing after Philip.
Okay, now Justin Lowline, now that I've seen that car, if you guys don't get that, that is an Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference. That is Carl's car, and I am slow clapping. That is just well done, sir. Very well done.
For those of you not aware, Too Wicked was a Mitsubishi 3000 GT.
I think it was an Eclipse. It wasn't even a 3000. It was
it wasn't. Trust me. I have spent many years under the hood of every Diamond Star motor possible. It was a 3000 GT with the blingiest chrome wheels you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, sweet.
Don't make me break out the Meatwad impression. I'll do it.
Hey, Meatwad, you get out of my pool, all right? You just stay over there.
You don't talk to me like that, man. I will come over there and I will put this right up I'll put it right up your ass.
Oh, it's official. We've now gone Meatwad.
Yeah, man.
Oh, excellent.
Kyle, you back it down. I just lost it, man. I don't know where it went. I had it and it went away.
Lamino is in the pits. I don't know why, but his far from winning livered. Well, actually, I do know why. It's a Volkswagen, and it's owned by Tom. Dave Carpenter. Oh, looks like he got bished or something because he's way back in 15th, but he did start in 46.
All right, who should I go on board with? Who should I ride shotgun with?
Actually, jump into Dave Carpenter's car if you can do that. It's
Should be doing plenty of passes. He's
car number 71, and that'll be some good in-car video. We are breaking new grounds here, folks.
Steph Schrader thinks Too Wicked is a Dodge Stealth ES, which is absolutely incorrect. I'm Googling as we speak.
All right. Oh, and this is going to be good. We got the Crocheted Legends dicing it out with a couple of those. Oh, cut off his nose. That was just awful. All right. Sean, if you get into that car, flip that car off as he drives by. Yeah. It is being pointed out that because the Diamond Star Coupes were badge engineered, and Carl would never buy a foreign car because he's an American. All right. Did we lose? Oh, and Tom Lamino's back out. Did I lose everybody, or is it just me?
No, we're here. I'm still Googling.
We're all here.
We're all multitasking.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to turn down my phone so you don't hear the Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Shake Zula, the Mike Rula, the old schooler.
All right, so I'm on board with Dave Carpenter here, and right now it appears that I need to look at him and say Red 5 standing by.
Yes.
I don't know whether y'all can see this or not, but
yeah, absolutely.
the fire suit and helmet is just brilliant, y'all.
Oh yes, that's one of your availables from the trading paint store. That is the Rebel.
So now's when we need to bring Dave up into the booth so I can be like, so Dave, how you doing? this is surreal. I'm sort of sitting in Dave's passenger side floorboard.
Hey, Dave, you're in the booth.
We're
How you
coming
doing?
through. Yeah. Did
David
you actually
Carpenter.
bring him up?
Yeah, David
Yes,
Carpenter.
there it is, Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter, how you doing, man?
Dave, can you hear us?
Oh, he's not there.
Yeah, he's
I
not
think
there.
he's trying to talk. I think maybe
He's lighting up. We just don't hear anything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know if any of you have actually participated in any of these Lemons races. I know the Mental and I have.
Oh
but
yeah, I know. Yeah.
The
They're
Discord
both racing.
chat, the Discord chat for these Lemons races is almost as painful as standing on my head in a snowstorm while shaving my ass with a cheese grater.
Oh, I
Wow.
thought you were going to say as the broadcast itself.
No.
We
I
deserve
would
that.
way prefer the broadcast.
He may not be able to hear us over the engine noise, maybe.
Mustang.
It is a Mustang.
You know what I
That's
think
true.
it is? I think he turned his targeting computer off. That's what the problem is.
He usually refuses to be in the Lemons Discord because it is so terrible. So it wouldn't surprise
went-
me.
He just left that Jetta like that Jetta was not even trying.
Well, in the time that we've been talking to him, he's moved up to 8th with 13 minutes. If luck does not befall him, he might be challenging for that podium. How many seconds behind our two Legends leaders is he?
He is 41 seconds behind the leader.
That's a lot of time to make up.
Yeah,
It
about
is, but-
looks like about 15 seconds behind 5th place.
Right, but he's got the power to do it, and he's got the
That's right.
skill.
Him and
But he's not
Slovene
going
there
up
working
against a
together.
couple of
Oh,
hats.
Slovene.
Oh,
Hang on.
good.
Nice.
There we go. Good recovery. Well done.
So we have now entered debate in the YouTube on who Red 5 was, and somebody out there thinks it's Vishnachiba believes that Red 5 is Porkins, and I just have to shake my head in disbelief. Red 5 is no other than
No.
Luke Skywalker. So
Right,
please,
yeah.
please, let's not enter that discussion.
Good old Porkins there.
But you got to give it up for the Porkins reference.
I am glad he got Porkins, but
Get out of
Max
there,
out
Porkins.
to a 20.6 second lead now.
Oh.
He does have
we
traffic
got-
to deal
right there,
with.
right there on the lead. He's got some slow traffic. Oh, but it goes pits.
Yep.
Can he? Oh man, he is running down this Mustang. That is legitimately impressive. Excellent. Just great car control come through that corner. He's going to draft on him a little bit. Behind the Mustang's usually the safest spot.
Here comes
right.
another experiment.
is it whether you can get out of your sim rig? Because that's funny to watch.
No, I was trying to actually stand up and stick my head through the roof, but it won't let me do it. I'm so bummed. But I can't actually turn around, and I'm like 3 foot tall inside the car right now, and I can look wherever I want. And seriously, unless you're really, really acclimated to VR, don't try this because most people will be puking right now.
Let's
Turn one's
look
got
at
a little bit of
change
carnage
smells.
there. We had some spin outs, and it took Gritty. It delayed Gritty in turn 2. So Phillip just got. It didn't cost him. No, it just he rolled into a bad situation and had to go around it. He's still in second place, but it is going to delay his attack on the leader.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So it looks like the number 27 is going to lose it here. Oh nope, he totally bished him. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Get out of my
Yeah.
way! I'm trying to win.
Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the rules of the road and racing, the passing car is always to blame. So it doesn't really matter what happens
That's
in front
right.
of you.
Yeah, he's trying
20,
to thread,
27
trying to
has
thread a needle
no
there.
idea that he's there. He's
Yeah.
just making his turn.
Oh,
What's up with the crying babies all over the car? That was terrifying.
That's he's making fun of some of the finger quotes real trademark real racers that'll be like, "This is I'm a race, you should do this for me."
Right.
Oh man. I'd like to mention that in the chat, Iced Ink is reporting that Porkins was red 6.
Very
There we
good. We were talking about Eric, who couldn't join us tonight. Eric always has just that liquid smooth late night FM DJ baby making jam voice of his, and he very rarely gets flustered. That is some carnage. Wow. That is Bad Boys 2 car chase scene right there. That was well done.
That's right.
But I have seen just, some folks at their first race just come over and scream at Eric. And for such an easygoing guy, he can absolutely just tap into liquid calm, and he is unflinching in the face of angry people. And it's actually entertaining to watch because it just makes him angrier. We were down at Barber, and one of the teams had gotten penalized for speeding in the pits, which is just always a stupid idea. And the guy came over and kept telling him, "I know what 10 miles an hour looks like." And Eric is like, I've done a lot of these races. I also know what 10 miles an hour looks like, and you weren't doing 10 miles an hour. So unsatisfied with being able
great
to...
Eric impression. Can you tell me about GM cars and how we make them in that voice? Because that's really what I need.
Yeah. So unsatisfied with his inability to get Eric upset, the guy decided to go in and yell at Kim Harmon. Just,
Yeah, that's low. That's bad pool right there.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how many friends Kim Harmon has at a racetrack? I'll give you a hint. It's all of them. Everyone likes her more than they like you, so never yell at Kim Harmon.
So since we've been away talking about crying babies and paddocks, whoa! Dave Carpenter just speaks out of Miata.
It's the Heisenberg principle applied to iRacing. Oh.
Schlevine's able to shoot the
Schlevine
gap
now
up
is
in the
up
fourth.
to like 4th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man,
Yep.
because he was in the hunt too, and he had a misstep. So
Pat Mulry into the top 5.
It's a little wide. Pat Mulry in the top 5.
I mean, none of this matters. Matt Lumfer is just almost 30 full seconds away from Portier.
So I'm basically
Well,
being
again, you gotta
towed
get to-
around the track, holding on to the rear bumper of Max Lupfer's Legends car, and it is an interesting view. It's a very interesting view.
I'd like to see on board with Max. See with Matt.
I can-
see what he
I can do that.
Max.
I can do that.
I
How
don't
about
think
that?
there's room in the car.
Here, hang on. I'll see if I can crowd in. I'm 6 foot 280 on a good day. Let's see if we can get too wide in the Legends car. Oh, whoa! There's a Mustang. Hi.
Oh,
how are you?
there's Corey Dickman. Corey Dickman's livery. Oh man, Craig Fowler apparently is not a fan of Gritty and said that Gritty could die in a dumpster fire. That's just mean, man. All right. Oh, it's going to be tight. Lamino is jamming him up. Phillip, as they're coming into the back straightaway out of the corkscrew.
I'm on board with Max. I fit. It's kind of like a McLaren F1. I'm sitting sort of behind and to the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, well done, Tom. That was or Phillip rather. Well done. Just slipped right on the inside of him.
Ryan, can we bring up Sean's view?
Oh yeah.
This sounds entertaining.
It's crowded in here, but it's worth it.
That is excellent. This is amazing camera work.
That's a.
The strippers on that Legends car that just passed.
I thought
Sure there
maybe
were.
stripes. Well, here comes the Slowman after a minor off-course thing. We've seen that one before. It's got some pinup art on it. That Legends car.
If he gets loose, I'm just going to reach up, grab the wheel, help him out, do a little coaching.
If you can, do me a favor. Just reach up and rattle his Hans device. It doesn't look like it is attached correctly.
I've already unhooked it.
There you go.
His control through the corkscrew is genuinely impressive.
He holds it pretty well. Yeah, very, very smooth.
He's definitely got the line down. Jeff, you were talking about how important those 2 turns out of the corkscrew are, and I think he's figured that out.
Absolutely.
Oh.
One of the things that I'm most impressed with about riding on board here is his throttle control and his use of the brake. His feet aren't even moving. Yet the car is making every corner really well, and he's going up and down through the gears, but he's never letting go of the wheel, which is very hard to do with a non-paddle shifted car. I'm staring at the shifter, yet his hand never goes over to it.
He uses his mind.
Is that what it is? It's a Jedi mind trick.
Exactly.
It's impressive. It's very impressive.
Also the suit. Soggy doing a nice job of getting out of the way there. You know, Soggy, since Jay never did mention the Simca, Soggy used to being out of the way in the Simca. They were coming in.
Would that be out of the way or in the way in the Simca? Or yes?
Well, normally it would, but Soggy doesn't want his Simca hit, so he does a really good job of staying out of the way.
Oh, well, there's that.
All right.
He owns
Phillip.
just about every single usable Simca part east of the Mississippi. He just keeps piling up in his yard, you know, because if you have
them.
Exactly, because if you have a half-broken Simca, there's only one person on the planet who's interested in buying it off you, and he's really not going to pay cash. He's only going to trade it for high-quality bacon.
Yep. And there's actually a group of people that store Simcas, and they hate him. It's a small group of about a dozen because he's buying up all the parts that they want for theirs, and he's, quote, wasting them on this stupid race car.
This is a great battle. As Top Gear is to Rover.
Yes. This is a great battle for
Phil. Holy crap.
This is where we need Phil to say, well, you know, Simca was a French version of Chrysler built through the 70s. Well, yes. We know that. I can't go deep facts like Phil. I don't have that kind of knowledge.
Insert Norm McDonald quote here.
He just gets around Dave Carpenter. That was just a brilliantly executed pass. And then throws a slow car in the way. This is a great race.
It's amazing. Where is Dave Carpenter the overall? He is currently overall fifth.
P5. Yep.
So that means
got passed. Just got
there
passed.
are 4 or 5 slower cars, technically slower cars that are doing better than because Nate Levine is also in a Mustang. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So you've got Chris Wolfson. Yep, in third in the Jetta, and then Phillip in the Flyers Legend, and Max in his Legend are the top 3.
Yeah, Max and I just got hit by a rogue Mustang.
Oh, see, there we go. That leader's luck. It's running out.
Chris
Wilson's
safe.
a top Jetta, isn't he?
Yes.
All right, excellent.
It's actually really comfortable in here in this Legends car in the passenger seat, which you really wouldn't think it would be. But I'm fine. I got plenty of room. I got some snacks.
So
if I yell really loud, I can get my wife to bring me a gin and tonic. Like while I'm in the car, I'm impressed.
So what is the livery on Chris Wolfson there? It's like an orange Jetta. Have we looked at that?
Hold on.
Oh, the Western PA iRacing. Okay, yes.
Oh, whoa. COVID went spinning on his own. COVID wrecked itself.
That's a Slowman. That's one of the 2 brothers. All right, Max pulling away. We got about 2 minutes left in this race. And it looks, unless something catastrophic happens, it looks like Max is going to break that Phillip three-peat that he was shooting for. Oh, Phillip, way off road there. Come on, man. You're trying too hard. You're driving angry. Don't drive angry. Chris Wilson in third. Oh, and here comes Nathan and Uncle Dave, and they are coming up on third fast.
He's learned nothing from Groundhog Day.
Yeah, once Nate and Dave, Uncle Dave, pass into 4th and 5th there, they don't have a chance of catching up. Wolfson is, once they pass Wolfson, I'm sorry, they don't have a chance of catching up into P2 and P3.
No.
20 plus seconds. 24
and there's
seconds.
only 70 seconds left in the race. So
the pair of Max and Pete have completely figured out the Legends cars.
They really have. They really, really have. Hey, are you ready to get yourself set up over there in the corner for the carnage? You got about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
It's. Oh, do I really need to get there now?
It's 45 seconds to the end of the race.
Okay,
so
here I go.
Be another minute as they get around the track.
Here we go.
Also, Steph would like you to bring her gin and tonic while you're up there.
I think we can make that happen. Sounds doable. My wife is very nice. I think we can make that
White
happen.
flag here,
Sean,
ladies and
what
gentlemen.
state are you in? Where are you broadcasting from?
The great state of Alabama.
That's real
Yeet
close,
home,
actually.
Alabama.
She's in
Right,
she's in
right
Central
around the
Texas.
corner from Steph's favorite racetrack.
Well, you just bring it to Barber and she'll meet you there.
There you go.
Is she really coming to Barber? I just,
No,
I doubt it.
no.
I didn't think so.
She stops by for the rallies, and then, I think she pees on something and leaves.
It's a shame because Barber is a hell of a track. It really is.
Love it. Love the staff. Love everything about it. Matt's. But it's the final lap. He's bobbling a little. He does not want to screw this up right now because
No,
Phillip will
he
take
is
this
flat
victory
out.
from him.
Max is now even if he spins it, Max isn't going to catch Pete's not going to catch up. Max is still 34.
It's Phillip.
Phillip, sorry.
Phillip.
Phillip is 34 seconds behind.
Okay. Yeah.
This is Sean Yoder coming to you live from the outside of Turn 1 here at beautiful Laguna Seca. We're here with the 24 Hours of Lemons I Suck at Racing event, and we're getting ready to see what we can only call absolute carnage. That's what we came for. We didn't really come for the race. We didn't come to commentate properly. We came to watch what's getting ready to happen. Here they come.
There are no F's giving. Max is 37 seconds in
and
the
the Mustang
lead.
is off hard for trying to take him out.
On the
Good
home,
corkscrew,
Alabama.
he passed inside on the corkscrew of Mustang.
Yeah, and he got tapped for it too.
Oh
and
no!
I think
I
the
We
Mustang.
got a Mustang. They just spun the what is it? Vettel wants a ride. Can't remember exactly what that's
Yeah,
called.
the Miata. It's the Vet want ride. SebWantRide.com.
Step one ride. There it is.
All right, and it looks like Max is going to take that car, and Phillip is in number 2. Chris Wilson number 3. How did Dave end up? Oh, Nate Schlon took it away from Dave Carpenter. Schlavine took it from Dave Carpenter, and there's a pileup in the corkscrew.
Yeah.
They're all making their way around. They're all.
Oh my God!
I believe that's a Mongolian cluster that's going on in the corkscrew.
And Jeff, I think you could correctly identify that because if I'm not mistaken, you have been to 2 World's Fairs and an agricultural event, and
Right.
an agricultural event that would allow you to disseminate. Good for
I don't know. I don't know if you're aware of this, Mental, but the Mongolians are the worst.
Right next to me, a Jetta just put a Legends car into
All right.
low Earth orbit, at least low Earth orbit, possibly.
This is where we're going to want to switch to his screen because
It was really impressive.
Here we go.
Uncle Dave
believe it.
bringing in his
Uncle
Mustang.
Dave, Uncle Dave looking to read get some get your configure controls out of the way, man. Yo, we missed
Oh, I think we missed it.
All right,
It's all right.
We're gonna back it up.
Red 5 coming in.
Oh, the legend car
he
with
got
the
bit
punt.
by a legend.
Oh, well done, sir. Oh, well done, Mr. Legends car.
This is great.
Pretty strapped over there in the corner.
There's only 2 things Dave wants to do in every single iRacing event: win the race and then have a spectacular crash. And both times he has been robbed of his final
the legend
spectacular
Bish
crash.
and the Mustang. Excellent. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Oh, that is all kinds of fun
Oh,
carnage.
they are
Break-
tumbling back
breakdancing
there
Jettas.
like Nadia Comaneci, man. I give that a flat 10.
Oh, epic. Truly epic.
Yeah,
Here we
2
are.
legends
I'm back in the
getting it.
room. I'm back in the room. I'm exactly where I need. Oh my God!
Oh, Amanda, over your
Amanda
head.
Tully.
That was just wonderful.
Phew.
I would like to point out I'm not even
Incoming.
scared. That Miata was
no
coming in
wheel.
on no
That Miata
wheels. That
had no
Miata literally
wheels.
has. That's a hover Miata.
It's too wicked. It's too wicked.
It was a land speeder. Yeah, that Miata got no wheels there, man. What happened to your wheels, Kyle? I still ain't got no wheels.
Next
So
week,
Julie-
we should even do the whole race with Meatwad.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't
Everyone
judge
out there
Phil,
who's
we'll have
thinking
Meatwad.
about another livery, obviously we clearly need Meatwad as a livery on one of
Oh,
these
the
cars.
Hairspray
do.
Rabbit. What's Dr. Evil? There's so many great. The
Yes.
Moonanites. I hope you can see this because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
A Legends car just driving through the dirt looking for someone to get.
Nice.
Flips a Jetta there.
I don't even understand how that Miata's moving around, man. I don't got no wheels on it at all. That don't make no sense.
Oh, hot Miata coming in.
Wow.
We just had a Miata go to 88 mile an hour right next to me. It was crazy. Oh, the Mustang just went back to the future.
Uncle Dave's doing the reverse donuts.
Frontwards, and he's going backwards.
I saw Pyrex in there somewhere. I saw his Miata.
Oh, boom! There we go. Oh,
Down the
the
middle of
Mustang's
this.
starting to smoke. I don't know how much life it's got left in it.
It's starting to break up. Well, at least it's not starting to shimmy. It's starting to shimmy.
According to the chat here on a YouTube chat, Larry the horse says this is like the world of Mad Max if it was entirely peopled with the people who ate a lot of paint chips.
That's right.
Fair.
Look, I don't care who you are. A little bit of lead is not going to kill you. Wait.
We need an entire
You're gonna be fine.
area.
Oh, no.
Are you capable of sustaining meatwad for 3 hours?
Every single person in the chat is suggesting that the entire race needs to be done as meatwad.
Oh, no, we can do it, but it's going to cost you.
Oh, another legend coming in.
Oh, look at this! Oh, he's got the Alex Levinson. I've broken the matrix.
The wheels are slightly below the planet.
Yeah.
Took out
The
Pyrex
Chevy's
there.
Mustang and the 26 Miata have a personal grudge. I don't know what was going on there, but they sort of mounted each other and stayed there for a little while.
Oh, angry breakup sex.
That's kind of what it looked like. I mean, it's, and now it actually was, because now the Chevy's Mustang is smoking.
It looks
All
like
right,
everybody's
somebody
out.
review who won this puppy.
All right,
There we go.
those are your
Max
race results,
Lupfer.
folks.
All the viewers who won.
That's who have won. That's right.
This is amazing. Max 36.9 seconds over
Whoa.
Phil Cotier. And
Hang
let's
on
not
a
forget,
second.
Phil won the first 2 races, so he's no
Well
punter.
done. No, he did. I think he got spun early on. Chris Wolfson, but it looks like Nathan may have had some sort of after race penalty, and they gave 4th place to Dave Carpenter. Kind of how
Now, coming out of
Yeah.
nowhere, we didn't see him all race. Coming in at
No.
6th place.
Matt Sitko down there in 9th. He was doing quite well on Tuesday. A little too much pavement probably for him here.
I'm just over here
Mallory.
talking to the pace car driver. I mean, that's really your unsung hero of the event, the pace car driver.
Notice he put it into the wall though. It looks like it's just parked into the wall.
The pace car driver has nosed a perfectly good 911 into the wall. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, is this the point where we
I'm reading everything. We got
we
Corey.
thank all of
We
our
got
sponsors?
Lamino. Lamino's down way 52nd.
He spent a lot of time in the pits in this one.
And top Pyrex in 38. That's not bad for how drunk he is.
That's the spirit.
Yes. And again, if you want to be that stunt liver, get a hold of Randy Besh on the Facebook.
That's right. That's
And
right.
just get your friends to donate to any charity. It's fantastic. All right.
All right.
Well,
I'm
thank
droning
you.
backwards around the track right now.
I don't know how this all goes, so if I'm screwing it up, Ryan, I apologize.
No,
but
you're
we do
doing
want to
doing
thank,
fantastic. No, you're doing great.
Bearded Sim Racer, Top Flight Computers, for hosting
There you
this.
go.
As
There you go.
always, we're always a big fan of Yokohama Tires. Thank them for not just sponsoring this, but honestly, every Lemons event. We love doing all of that. Nemesis Labs, thanks for having us out here, for getting in all the cars, Sean, for finding new ways for us to spectate this race. I would be remiss if I did not thank my co-host, Jeff Wakeman. We are half of the Everyone Racers podcast. I think we're going to be around on Sunday too, right, Jeff?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you can catch new episodes of our show every Thursday wherever you get your podcast.
We talk about real racing. Of course, since in
Whoa.
COVID world, we pretty
Whoa.
much talk about iRacing.
Are you saying this isn't real racing?
No, I'm saying the past 3 months, the only thing we've really had to talk about is iRacing. So
Pretty much. iRacing, people getting fired, and a little bit of Elon Musk every now and again is what we've been discussing on there.
Perfect. That's all you need.
You should
like
listen to our latest episode, though, because our guest is done everything you can do at a track. He's been a competition director, a flagger, he's a racer, a builder, a manager, and he goes through everything you can do to not piss off track employees.
Wow. Talent.
So it's a good episode.
Awesome.
Sean, I absolutely love the big eyes on your VR setup. Why they don't build them that way, I have no idea.
Well, keep paying attention to www.nemesislab.com. We have some very special things coming, and we're actually going to have some stuff up in the Lemon store here before long, and it's swag. And then we're doing some things with this idea, but we're taking it so much further than
They
this.
need to be more googly ideas.
Oh,
Right, I don't know. Is it possible to get a picture of Sean sitting in his sim rig onto the feed?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do some. We're already doing some very interesting things with this idea for multiple headsets. It doesn't matter whether you have Oculus or Vive or Index or whatever you have. We've got you covered if you want to put some really cool faceplate graphics stuff.
I think
like
he's
that
got to
on.
switch it from his.
Oh, I got
VR.
to switch.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, it's
I'll
on the
switch.
screen.
You're in charge of such things. Tom Lamino thinks that tonight is a dumpster fire.
Thank
I
you.
just think that's
Extra
Tom
dumpster.
Lamino.
Extra dumpster and extra fire. Yep, there's that perfectly good Porsche nosed into the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And Larry Dixon, thank you to all the wonderful sponsors. We appreciate your willingness to embrace our suckage and celebrate our mediocrity. That should be the
Absolutely.
new just closing note on all this.
There you go. You should be
all
able
right.
to see me now, I think.
It says the stream has ended. Cricket.
Oh.
There we go. Oh,
There it
yes.
is.
All right. So if you want a cool looking VR rig like that, and suddenly I really, really do. I absolutely want that. That is fantastic. My dogs will lose their ever loving mind.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm going for. I was trying to piss off your dogs when I did. That's absolutely perfect.
Oh, that's fantastic.
At the end of every broadcast, I have to apologize for Nemesis Lab building really, really nice things. But seriously, y'all, if you want to up your sim rig and get into some really nice equipment, we'd love to talk to you guys and get you into some Nemesis Lab chassis and accessories and pedals, and we can really take you a little bit further forward and up the immersion level that you get while you're out here basically just acting like a jackass and having a good time. So give us a look on www.nemesislab.com. We really appreciate it. I'm going to shut the hell up, and it's been fun as usual.
That was awesome. All right.
Woo!
Ryan, you got your closing statement to
thank you everybody tonight for tuning in. We'll be back Sunday night for a 2-hour enduro. I believe it's going to be from New Hampshire, from Loudon, so that'll be exciting. And appreciate everyone participating in chat tonight, and thank you everyone for joining me in the booth tonight. It was a hoot, and I had a good time, and I look forward to doing it again.
And I think we're seeing you on Sunday. So
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
tune in for more jokes
Yes.
and more meatwad.
Definitely be back
Yeah,
for more
Meatwad. Meatwad
commentating.
will make an appearance on Sunday night, hopefully.
Yeah, man, I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right. Well, thank you also to Meatwad for joining us in the booth tonight. All right.
Next time I'm gonna come in the shape of Abraham Lincoln.
Perfect.
Do the igloo. That way they'll say, oh, Eskimos live here.
That's not bad. That's not bad. You almost got me.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me tonight, and thank you to all of our fans and viewers out there for watching. And we'll be back to do it again Sunday night. So we'll see you then. Thank you guys for joining me in the booth. And where can everybody find your podcast, Mental?
So we're on Shout anywhere that you get your podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on Google Play. All of that. Everyone Racers.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Good deal. Well, thank you. And Jeff, thank you too also.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen, for having us. It was a blast, and we'll see you all on Sunday.
All right. Everybody out there, be safe and have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye now.